will use this also.
Select in the small arrow button, select Lenovo.
One part of the system
First
is
one.
gamification.
Video open. That also Lenovo.
And one part of the system is LLM / interaction.
Select the small arrow button, select Lenovo.
One part of the system is gamification. So
That also Lenovo.
these layers can be developed parallelly, independently, and it's not like LMS will not work without. LMS will not work without the gamification being implemented.
LMS, what do you refer?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
And the LLM portion, those three are the ones they will be integrating. And gamification is a wrapper around our learning workflow. Okay, learning workflow. So, what is the learning workflow that we were thinking about? Is what I will right now. So, as the app. We have various kind of activities that we were finalizing. Guruji has presented that earlier, out of which one is related to the learning part, the fundamentals part. So this is the portion that they click on. Okay, now that takes them to the subjects. So this may be science, technology. However, we have divided it into. Okay, and now if they click on a subject, now this student has logged in here. So the system already knows that what is their current level and what needs to be presented to them. What is the content that is appropriate for them. So once they click on this particular subject, they are taken to the next screen where they see various topics related to the subject. Now, this is where our EIIE has to integrate, because one particular topic that they click on, so let's say
L1, chapter 1 or at that level.
Yeah, let's take a for example, let's say science.
Yeah, S and SE1.
Yeah.
Science chapter 1.
Yeah. And so here they are divided by, for a student in a normal year, are they divided just by topics, or we want to also segregate them further? Here, how will that? Like science has lessons or science has concepts. How do we want to?
Yes. Science has lessons as topics or concepts. Correct. Yeah. Let's keep that hierarchy. Yeah.
This may change, and this is not a aggregation level, may change based on whatever we are deciding. This is for facilitating this discussion. What we are really interested in, what happens from this point, right? Because this is going to be a topic. Say for example, this is gravity.
So that is a T topic.
Yeah, this is this is a topic.
T topic. Okay.
I can actually name these things.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, because
Naming will be very.
the first one will be that fund,
Fund,
they
fund
fund,
and
oh,
loans.
that one, okay.
So from FS to,
Okay, so now here what we had in our mind for bare minimum V1 version, if we have the lessons in Google Classroom. Okay, so what the process is like, we jointly work together on the content and content is finalized and we have the content as per all the grades and divisions, etc. We feed them into Google Classroom. Okay, and what happens from here is Google Classroom. And the lesson is presented there. And whatever is the video or text content is presented there. And there is a quiz there. And the what are they? Evaluation that happens in Google is circled back here.
It's not working. I'm not working with it.
this topics or here blocks which we have. It's some kind of file structure where you have topics with whatever files that are required for reading the topic.
Hmm.
Does this also have the file structure that is required for evaluation, quizzes? Also,
Exactly, that is the
What is the question, Sean?
that is what it is supposed
What
to
is the
be.
question?
What is the question?
the question is now he's trying to visualize. Assessment portion of the screen, which is for the for quizzes and assessment portions. Now, my question is, where that information, because that also has some meta
Google
information.
Has a section for lessons and has a section.
From the view UI point of view. Backend, he will take the way he wants, no?
No, so yeah, that is what we need to finalize and agree upon, that what is the workflow looking like. Technicality will be taken care of. If we have the
No, I'm not
data
talking
in
about
terms of
workflow.
quiz, let's say, Darshanji finalizes that this is the quiz that can be taken for a particular. That is taken from Google Classroom or in another way. That is a, thing that we need to finalize.
No, you have only Google Classroom.
Only
Okay.
Google Classroom.
You have nothing else.
Nothing else, only
Ah.
Google Classroom.
Okay.
There's nothing else. Google Classroom is the
So
interface.
now this how EII is fitting here or
No, we have not come
what is
there.
it that?
We have not come there yet, even
Ah.
here. You will have the
Lessons.
there are two portions, right? This is the presentation portion.
Hmm.
This is the assessment portion. The presentation portion is taken from there, even assessment portion, you keep it there.
That's what, this is the assessment portion.
Which is quizzes and other files also.
Right. So whatever happens, assessment happens here is circled back here and this is marked as done.
The chapter one. is
The
coming
UI
from
knows
chapter
the-
one.
Yes.
See, when you
Ah.
the chapter one will take you to another user interface.
Okay.
Where I will
It
have.
cannot be
What is the topic?
Yeah, that's the point.
See here,
Hmm.
the nomenclature problem,
Hmm.
lesson is.
Got it.
Electro.
I'm saying is,
Under
Yes,
the topic.
if you take it from another module, which is the AI connected module,
His domain is
then
different.
what is
Lesson
happening is, this
electricity.
comes from this.
Topic is
This is a set of files.
already correct.
Whereas
The name
This
is
is-
name nomenclature.
it may also have some set of files. There is some active element that will come there.
Like what's that?
AI interacted element. Which is, see, these are passive.
Google Classroom is static only.
Classroom is static,
Hmm.
but the contents,
Hmm.
some of them are static, some of them are going to be dynamic as per our requirement.
Something else.
Dynamic,
How will it be dynamic?
based on AI input.
No,
Then I will ask you to work.
no.
Ah,
So you have created the
the entire class, entire Google created,
Even assessment types are.
everything is created. There's no dynamic element in the
So that
Google
was-
Classroom. We are putting static.
Yeah. So,
See,
but you are, while creating the content, you are making it AI based.
Creation is AI, but Google, this is actually, Google Classroom is a pure database. There's no dynamic element there.
No, you can.
pros and cons of this approach, okay? There are pros and cons of this approach.
What-
How we can think pros and cons.
First of all,
Hmm.
I don't know whether you understood properly.
Hmm.
So Google, I have generated content using the LLM.
Hmm.
All lessons, all quizzes are generated.
So all, what is saying, everything is here only.
Everything is put here.
Topics and the
Hmm.
assessment contents are going to.
Nothing is generated on the fly.
Got it,
Everything is static.
correct. Yes, so yeah, that's what, Darshan
How do we bring this interaction part, Prabhuji?
Interaction is what? Quiz, no?
Uh,
Quiz is already put in the Google Classroom. It is created already.
Real time. See, I have a doubt.
No, that is third part. No, there is third eye, no.
No,
See, one is
That's
the
implementation.
second eye,
huh?
second eye, first eye. I mean-
First eye.
Uh.
So that, see, in E part, everything is static which is given.
Correct. No doubt.
Okay? Second eye,
In E part, I don't.
no, I'm saying, no, it will be there. Because fine, on the fly. It has to generate offline. It has to be put into Google Classroom. Google Classroom, they are familiar, right?
Uh.
They have a structure.
Okay, so that is.
Okay.
Okay.
I part is, you are already, I part for is, for Gemini, we have given. Okay, now he can interact with Gemini Vision.
Correct. So where that,
It will not come in Google Classroom. That's out of the Google Classroom.
but how will we take back? So where?
How will you take me where?
Yeah, so,
What's the journey? Like from here, where the journey goes? Child journey, I mean.
What is here is what Google,
So this is a Google Classroom.
Google Classroom, Gemini will not classroom content. Gemini is if a data is fed to Gemini.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Ah.
Not that, see,
Hmm.
a child that has gone to this topic and from that topic has gone and experienced it is already there.
Yeah.
And went through the puzzle also.
No,
So as part of his learning journey, he should go to the interaction part.
E part is over.
Ah.
Interaction part is like a Google, it's like your Kamigo chat box.
Correct.
He'll ask a question
Where,
in the chat box,
so chat box is in the home screen.
home screen, chat box or why.
No,
why-
it's a-
Related to this topic.
Let's say in this screen only, right now he has come to the
In
screen.
the screen,
So you want to have an interaction.
yeah, there'll be a chat box, the interaction will happen. Of Krishna or portrait of Krishna, there'll be line.
Image of Krishna, maybe avatar.
Some avatar will be there. Krishna, he may talk to Krishna
Yeah.
or he may type there. But then the answers will come in a box there. Now, that answers are not coming from Google Classroom.
Okay. Wherever it is.
Yeah,
It's a-
That is what we want to look at.
But in a front end, just concerned about the front end.
In the front end, there's a chat box.
Oh,
It'll be the avatar.
correct.
So that is what we are saying, the second part.
But
What you are saying is,
Uh,
the second part is already dynamic there.
It's dynamic, but it is not. It's
Not real time dynamic,
It's
but
not
dynamic.
real time dynamic. It's
That's
not
what-
real time dynamic.
Okay,
It
now
is
we are
already, you have already programmed it,
Correct.
okay?
Program,
So
but
you are asking questions on what is
But
there.
dynamic means it keeps changing as per.
As per,
See,
This
here,
is our current AI tutor also, right?
Yeah.
This is only our current AI.
this is the AI tutor.
Yeah.
So this we call as AI tutor.
exactly, Prabhuji, here the lesson is there, video is done and puzzle already ready, puzzle is given.
He has always done that.
It's already, based on this analysis, will the machine learn something here?
No, that won't learn. So so machine is there only program for answering change questions.
Okay, so now child will have questions,
Interaction.
interaction. No, I didn't understand this.
No,
I want some example more, something like that will come.
correct. So that will be not related to Google Classroom. Google Classroom is for my absorption.
Okay, it is, I don't want it to get related, but already it should be related with the concept which is taught here, is what I'm trying to.
That concept, this particular guy whom you are touching right now,
He has all the,
Concept program.
Okay,
Ah.
no problem,
Ah.
okay.
make simple,
It's already
Darshan,
trained.
Darshanji, supposing you are talking about gravity there, he did a puzzle on gravity, he'll come to the chatbot, he'll ask about a gravity and it will give the, because you have fed entire content.
Okay.
But the context will not be the same as this Google Classroom context.
He can know what is there. A chatbot can, a Gemini chatbot can give you.
See, what I
anything.
am trying
No.
to tell here is that it may happen or may not happen,
Why?
okay? But
It has the data,
is
no?
probably not going to be in our control.
Oh.
If it is offered by Google,
Hmm.
it will happen. If it is not offered by Google, it will not happen.
Up to here, you are going through the Google screen.
Up till here, we are in control.
Class, yeah,
Classrooms.
class.
This is the
This is
screen that you
Google.
are making.
No, this is Google.
Including this, there, sorry.
No, this Gemini
Not this.
is integrated with Google Classroom.
So, up to this, Google Classroom is handling.
Gemini is also
Now-
integrated with Google Classroom.
Huh?
Gemini is also integrated with Google Classroom. It's a Google product only.
So they, our,
It's equivalent of Copilot is integrated with Microsoft Document.
so the like a Copilot window.
Gemini
Interaction
comes
window
from
is coming
Google, but
with
is it
Copilot.
integrated with Classroom?
Just check up the Copilot in your.
We have to research that. What I am saying. Proper.
Come on, it's integrated.
It's integrated, huh?
Google Gemini ಅಂತಲೇ ಇದೆ.
No.
Whatever
Google
content
Classroom
is there
integrated.
inside Google Classroom, we have that, it's going to bring content.
No, Gayatri, check the Google Classroom and Gemini integration.
Google Classroom, the richness is gone.
Ready models.
That is not Google Classroom. In that also, this is there.
Can't you integrate it?
And that's what we are trying to.
I mean, in terms of coding, I'm asking.
No.
Probably what I'm telling you is, rather than using Google Classroom, why can't we have it?
No, don't do that. Google Classroom gives a neat structure. Okay?
But
So,
still, we can
see,
make it the way we want.
We can do it whatever way. Google Classroom structure and lot of things we don't. It is like a database. So how much student has studied, what marks he has got, all those things will get it now. Why do you want to disrupt the structure? You have to make it beginning from beginning.
But we can't personalize.
What is
We
personalization?
can personalize
We
here.
are personalizing.
See, this interaction,
Wait.
Google Classroom will
Wait.
decide
Wait.
what will come here and what will come.
Wait. What is the
This,
personalization?
this is our app which is personalized.
What is personalization?
For evaluation.
Evaluation is behind.
What is evaluation?
So how do you?
Oh no, what is your concept of personalization?
I'll tell you. If there is a video by the child,
Yes.
and how will you get an insight that whether the child has watched the entire video or not, whether the Google will provide the insights to us?
Okay, first thing is whether if the child has watched the video or not. Gemini can detect.
Metrics are collected by the system.
Metrics are correct with. Okay,
Metrics means when he started, when, how much he stopped.
one-
Gemini will not do that. It has given us a set of features that it can do.
Oh,
It
but
is integrated with the Google Classroom. But it won't collect the data
No.
unless we.
no, see, Gemini 2.0
Has metrics.
has a feature
Huh.
which we can watch what your video is watching and it can answer questions based on that. It can give you data.
That's right,
Yeah,
but
that
he-
will give
that is
the
there
UA part.
within, that is within that, but what she says is that Google Class has some features which gives us some metrics to be collected part of the screen,
Google Classroom has,
some features.
no, his question
Google
is,
has to forget, that is behind somewhere.
no, his question is, there's a video in the Google Classroom.
Yeah.
Let us say child does fast forwarding. Will we come to know of it or not? I don't think we'll come to know.
We'll come to know,
How?
because Google Classroom is trying to look at, no,
No. We have done Google Classroom, all our content. No such feature.
Google Classroom does not have a feature, but it can be implemented differently.
In a tool
So
somewhere.
you have to use
but-
a YouTube API to find out how much time child has watched. So it's an additional programming.
that
But we
was,
need that.
Huh?
We need for this.
no, that was the, one of the things that you have
But
said.
Darshan, if he answers the questions that's enough, why do you want him
So
to watch the
Darshan,
entire?
we also faced this problem earlier. Okay, not today. Back in 2017 to 18. We have embedded video and almost we always embed 15-minute video. We never make more than that. We have a question whether he has watched it or not. Okay, so for that, immediately after video, we have a quiz. So unless he has watched the video, he can't answer the quiz. So that's our check. So Google gives the facility. Create a quiz. When you complete the video, when you watch the video or not watch the video, you have, once you complete the quiz only, how it is watching is. Now if he has answered the quiz without watching video, that means he knows it. That's what we introduced.
Metrics.
You got what I'm saying?
Analysis.
Make out whether he has.
Through
watched
quiz,
or-
there's another way of making it out also, but a little bit more complicated. You have to use the Google YouTube API to find out. But I would say that go to that, ask 4-5 questions which are relevant to that video.
No, that
That's
is,
what we did.
that is content wise, Prabhuji. The analytics that, see, there's an analytics thing in the Google Classroom.
No, what is
Google
it?
Classroom Metrics for Analytics. This analytics will give you the information. Let me play
No,
this.
that's the student information, right? We have that, we have the student,
It is not
progress,
a-
everything, we have done with IELTS children, no? So many
Even
classes.
metric for.
Shravan,
That's only
we are
student.
experts in Google Classroom.
Oh, that doesn't give you the.
See, we have a problem. We had a problem whether the student has watched the video or not. For that, what we did, checking whether he has watched the video or not, we created a quiz. Answer only if he has watched the video. No, why you want to complicate it? Otherwise, you'll have to go to Google API to find out whether he has.
Feature metrics are already.
He is not giving it.
Time
Yeah,
is
he's not giving it. He
Okay.
is not giving it. She can show it. He is not giving it.
Not giving it.
No, we created, which is.
He
It was
actually,
created on module, remember, for a leader. All we kept it on.
we personally sat and made it because we don't know whether he has watched it or not.
Yeah.
So Darshan, I would recommend we don't go for that.
Okay, no
yeah.
problem.
We could create a quiz at the end, maybe 5 questions, 4 questions. That's why also we made it like this. A tick, tick, tick type of question, object type, and write a small paragraph. So like that, we have made it. That's the way for us to. There's no other
That
way.
is the analytics push,
Ah.
right? That is, and then the, what you said,
Puzzle.
the puzzle or.
Yeah, the puzzle portion will have to evaluate his watched the quiz video or not.
Assessment portion. Yeah.
Directly finding out whether your YouTube video is watched or not is possible, but it requires a lot bit more programming.
See, I will give a more way of looking. Okay. So this is the reason I.
Okay, wait, I'm actually his logic a little bit more. So is that what you call as personalization?
So this is,
That's what he is saying.
this is what he said. Classroom guide.
There's classroom, Google will not tell you whether you monitor, that's what he says, he gives the answer. Google does not monitor whether you watched the video or not.
Classroom doesn't.
Classroom doesn't monitor.
Okay.
So, Darshan, what do you mean by personalization?
See, based on this
He
insight,
also gave the same thing, quiz
Huh.
containing answers that can be found only in the video.
So, Darshan, what do you mean by, what do you mean by personalization?
this assessment, like immediately system reads the intelligence level of the child.
That has been not based on the YouTube video, it has to be on the quiz.
Okay, the result I'm telling,
Ah.
not YouTube video.
Ah.
Okay,
Let's say quiz you give answers, the quiz marks are known,
correct.
that data is available with Google.
And after that, he will come here and here interaction based learning will happen here.
Correct.
So he'll ask doubts.
Yeah.
He'll ask some questions.
Right.
He'll ask some additional examples,
Right.
whatever it is
Right,
required.
right.
It should be here. Here can be personalized based on the intelligence level.
Yeah.
For higher intelligent, some higher level of examples can be given for simple. I'm not talking smaller topics. I'm not talking tomorrow itself it should happen. I'm just telling desired level of.
Based on the quiz analysis, this analysis.
I don't
quizzes
think
score,
it's possible. I don't think it's possible.
let me tell you how it may be possible. This is the pilot portion, right? This is the Gemini.
That's the AI tutor.
AI tutor portion, okay? When the child is interacting with, it has the content, it has some information about how he has, the scores of what he answered, what he didn't
This
answer.
Gemini doesn't have. Why should have it? We has answer from Google Classroom. Gemini doesn't read
So
both.
he program it.
Prabhuji, I'll just give you.
All his answers, that's what I'm saying.
No, all his answers You already pre-fed it. Already the content you have pre-fed to Gemini, to AI tutor.
AI tutor.
So this is actually context of his this thing.
No,
The current context.
his scores are different, no, he knows what question he answered wrong.
Who?
It will be there in the,
Prabhuji, I will give you a
Gem-
simulation, Prabhuji. I'll
Ah.
give you a simulation. So I watched the video, I got 4 out of 10. I'm just giving you a simulation.
Yeah.
Right after this, some chat bot, like some message should pop up. Hey, it's great, like you scored 4. Would you like to explore more on this concept? You can ask me question.
Fine.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then based on this 4 out of 10, whatever it is, this system should read the
Yes.
intelligence level of.
Gemini 2.0 has a possibility of that. It's possible.
Yeah.
Gemini 2.0 can see the screen as if I am seeing.
So this will actually give a wow factor to it.
Whatever screen.
Quiz, whatever.
Huh?
This will actually give a wow factor.
I'm saying- Yes. That's possible. Gemini 2.
Okay.
Okay. When Gemini 2.0 feature, they have released it or not, I don't know. Gemini 2.0 is able to watch the screen as if I'm watching it. And able to answer.
My point is clear.
No, I got it. So the,
Then here,
whether
it
Gemini,
should prompt, the system should prompt.
No.
Bro, like you have answered
So much.
this and this. Probably you can ask me more questions, I will be able to clear you.
no, Gemini 2.0 as a tutor has the ability. Okay,
So that is
so right now, that ability is released to all Gemini 2.0, I don't know, but it has the ability.
Okay. So then he will ask multiple questions, he will get clarifications, he will everything he understands.
so maybe some.
That's possible, context is possible.
Okay, then this journey will end. And here also, some insight should go to this phase.
My only thing is based on
Some
the wrong
insight, the
answers, I
system
know.
generates here.
Who will do the evaluation?
System only.
The system is, what is the evaluation software?
In the AI part.
It's again another quiz, no?
Huh?
It's another quiz, no?
No. It's based on the insights.
So the Gemini can remember this. And let us say the child has done a painting. The painting is fed back to Gemini.
Correct.
So Gemini remembers this and sees that and gives some more. Yeah.
One more thing here, it is not just a voice based interaction, it can be stylus based interaction.
It is. That's why we have taken Gemini 2.0.
Okay, great. So here, some insights we will generate.
Correct.
So I don't know how to capture that insight or in a technical language. So a lot of insights will generate.
Yeah.
And that will go to this phase.
Evaluation.
Evaluation.
Yes.
And this is the phase which is very it is not, no more technology is required.
Yeah.
I just
Manual.
want interface to display a PDF document or an activity or a task. And again the child has to come to this point, this interface only to upload the document.
Yeah, correct. Got it.
Okay.
So your question is the context of Google Classroom study or Google Classroom evaluation. Is it available to Gemini 2.0? It is available.
That is
The
yes.
answer is yes. And can that be used for evaluation? Yes.
So what is the student doing in implementation?
Real life process.
He will go home, do the cooking, do whatever experiment physically, write a report.
And that report is fed here.
And report is fed back.
That is
used in-
captured.
It is like an activity.
Okay.
It's like
So
activity
he
which we.
uploads it in the Google Classroom.
He will upload it to Google Classroom. Gemini will read it. Gemini already knows what he has done. So that way Gemini has a context.
So all our system.
You know, no, Gemini has a
other
special
than this
ability.
UI,
It is
the
able to
actual
read, see your screen.
backend
Ah,
software
yeah,
for
so it
this.
says not earlier it was
Programming
only PDF,
system.
now it can see the device.
Interaction.
Yeah. Yours can
Up to
also,
now,
it can
Google
see if you are
Classroom gives
watching a
it.
YouTube video, it can do it. No,
The programming of this
How much time you
window,
have seen the
which
voice?
is on
Darshan,
pilot,
Gemini
Gemini
2.0
pilot.
has a facility of seeing your screen.
Uh,
It's like a mother seeing,
Okay.
and it can know that you have watched the video fully or not.
No
Yeah.
problem. So here in implementation, as I said, like portal should be there, probably multiple assignments can be given.
So it is possible. That's not a challenge. And whether your question is context is remained, Gemini can do it, and evaluation of it can integrate.
Okay. So here we have generated some insights, here we will generate some insights. and this will be stored here.
Yeah.
And in real time, there should be some insights to
Yeah.
display.
Yeah.
This is-
So we have understood your part. Now I want to listen to him.
Yeah.
How he want to present it in
Okay.
a UI part.
You have any?
You got it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. How, now let's try to see and create how exactly it will be. We will, but first cut we will.
so see, this is text slash video content for a explanation.
But that
Right,
part,
so that is
Gemini
probably
2.0,
presented this way.
You
Interaction you
that.
want from a interactive question and answer perspective, if the kid wants to learn more.
I'm saying,
Then what
Right
right
now,
now, so this
because
Gemini assuming.
Gemini
right now
2.0 have
they
a very
take
good
care of it.
algorithm.
Uh,
It is the ability to see whether
implementation
you have done how much
is-
you have watched.
That's what experiment.
It is not
Students'
released.
notes.
It is not released. That's
or
the experiment
photos
stage.
or
It's
the
a beta
video
release.
that they might have
It's not
done.
next release.
But that also, so
Hmm.
here.
Even if it doesn't come, it doesn't matter to us.
Behind
Anyway,
this
quiz is there.
particular
But-
thing,
That's the specialty of Gemini.
there are three portions.
You can
One is the
watch the
presentation
video,
portion,
it can watch the video and answer the question on
which
video.
is all the videos or
Just
whatever you
YouTube
create,
API and
Gemini to
Then
one
there
has
are
the
different
ability.
portion, your
Whether
quiz
I
and-
will say a matter of release of features.
Then the third portion
I've already shared in the Google the chat also.
is
Gemini features.
the evaluation, the evaluation material.
Hmm.
Okay, the metrics that you get from whatever Google gives, how much time here or somebody looked at or whatever, the metrics. And the answers from this, what he feeds.
So evaluation includes the answers to the explicit questions as well as metrics like
Yeah.
whether you have actually seen
Yeah.
this video.
The context of all answers by the student, including activity, you have to take the concept. That's what I mean.
Got it.
So everything you have to store again somewhere. So the same state has to be retained for a particular student. These two may be same for all students, but for this is a student particular thing. For that particular student, where he is, he has to remember and come back to this. And context has to be from here.
So Shravan, all these things we are discussing, do we need a testing fellow in this whole team? Varun.
Testing is required.
Yeah, I think what
Right now, we
we
don't have
have to
anybody
do.
testing guy here.
जब development है, testing भी होता है.
See, what we will have to do.
Testing guy,
हाँ,
we have a testing guy, Varun Shravan.
हाँ,
So he wanted to do something.
हाँ.
Should we include him? But he's not in the discussion, okay? He will come later, this okay, no?
We'll need that. Once we have something, we have to involve somebody who is independently thinking from testing perspective.
Okay.
7:30.
Yeah. So you understood that, right?
Yeah.
Now let us see how UI has to be made for it. Do you want, first of all, to begin with, do you want the pilot to be there while this phase is going on? Assign, like if you see your any of the apps where the AI part comes again, assigned already. So you are doing a normal thing, AI part, you can go in between and discuss with it and.
Yeah,
It will.
we can do that.
We can do that. Do we do that?
We can do that.
No, sorry, say that again.
No, see, he is asking,
Hmm.
he completes and goes to I, or in between he goes to I.
Got
Is that question correct?
Correct.
Right?
Hmm.
See, he is studying something, then last question to I
Hmm.
and come back.
Hmm.
Or he'll complete the E and go to I. In my opinion, it should be able to flexible.
See,
Should be
so see, what I'm trying to
But
explain.
starting first thing, it should be in order. After one completion, he can come in between.
That either you give a flexibility or you say no, you complete E and go to I.
But I have completed E. I've completed I also. I am in implementation. But I can go back to E.
No, don't worry from that. This guy will know the context. If you have not even gone through the thing, his metrics are not collected.
That's
So
all.
he knows the state.
Clear. That's all. Clear.
Yeah. He knows the state.
Okay, fine.
So this guy is state, remembering the state of the current.
See, see, the reason I broke this down into this, okay, is, to understand how this will progress over a short period of time and a long period of time. See, we can have,
Just 1 minute, Awal.
yeah,
So Shravan, if you are speaking of a local LLM, okay,
Yeah,
then that local LLM will not have the Gemini capability.
Balaji,
Gemini has the capability, local LLM doesn't have it.
Yeah,
Oh, that is pure Gemini and cannot program with that. We
No,
can,
no,
they cannot write.
They can write.
GPTs around that.
they can write
Ah,
that,
that's what.
they can write that, but the firewalled LLM, if you are speaking of Llama 2 or something, they don't have the ability to read the context.
We developed that no behind. See, there's a program, it's not talking of just LLM. There is an AI tutor program running and this. Back of which is the LLM.
no, AI tutor, you mean is developed by us or developed
Ah,
by
we have to
Google?
develop.
Ah,
We have to develop that.
ah.
We have to develop that
Hmm.
as a wrapper around what Gemini is. You cannot directly use the Gemini there.
See, what I'm trying to say here is we need to look at it in a very different way.
What you are saying is that cannot be put in the same screen of Google, in the Google Classroom. Then we will go for a separate screen. That's what I'm thinking.
There is no. Gemini is there.
Hmm.
There is a local LLM, maybe Llama 2 or something, which has the context of.
Local LLM is also not, a local LLM is only trying to restrict the
Local.
knowledge base of Gemini.
Ah,
But what I'm saying, even on top of it, even if there is a local LLM that we are using, there is a program which monitors as a wrapper, which calls the local LLM and
Gemini. That's okay.
Gemini.
That's okay.
So that is
That's
in the
okay.
back end.
That's not by Krishna.
That is your, nothing but your Krishna. Krishna is still an avatar
Yeah,
as a picture, but actual speaking is coming from this program.
yeah, correct. That's
AI tutor program.
Yeah, but then are we burning money with Gemini now?
Yeah,
Huh?
a lot of.
We are burning a lot of money with Gemini.
Because we don't want to burn it with a lot of Gemini, we make a GPT of that which is already pre-programmed and kept.
Yeah, correct.
Correct.
Because we don't want to go to that. field.
Ah.
Hello?
That is the idea of GPT, no?
How are you?
Right now.
So instead of Gemini, we are planning to design custom Gemini, which will act as interactive.
So we are only using
tutor.
the NLP aspect of which doesn't take much.
How does the NLP come into picture here?
The NLP is whatever you are speaking, that somebody is reading, understanding and responding. No, that is NLP. No, we are not
When
looking
you
at
say NLP, voice comes into picture, Radha.
NLP is understanding language. Outputting can be done either by text or by voice. And understanding interactive English into something programmable is NLP.
Double
Reach on the custom Gemini.
Got that, sir?
Yeah, I got it, but I'll tell you about this.
Custom GPT.
Now, what the challenge is to visualize, because Darshan is here, for him to give a method of how we visualize it in a UI, and if he is okay, and then he can come up with, in this aspect, I want like this.
Yeah.
So the other portion, overall is clear.
Correct.
So if we say, this is how, what you said I will show, then he can say yes or no for that.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. See, let Guruji come.
So we should, what to call it, clone the Gemini under.
That is what is
Ah,
GPT, no? What is GPT?
Yeah,
You
For only required purpose.
for
for
our
requirement.
requirements, we have
But
to.
you have to feed, what is that you have to feed to the your custom GPT? No?
That syllabus provided by, correct. For that subject.
Syllabus and the, whatever is there in that box, if you have, if I told you,
Huh.
the presentation aspect you will feed,
Huh.
the assessment aspect you feed,
Hmm.
and also what is the, in the implementation phase,
Result of the
what,
activity.
that activity given and activity input
Huh.
you feed it, and all the questions that he is asking,
Hmm.
that you will, from there you will go take the limited, then you are only going within this context.
Correct.
You don't have to go anything else.
Correct.
He will not read anything on the internet. He'll only read and answer from what you have in that box. So he's only using the NLP portion for reading it and taking information from that and answering this. Only for that. He's never going to internet aspect of it.
But
That is what you are,
what is coming in that box, how will we capture it?
that is the program. The program will keep collecting it as we go ahead into this. As we go into this, the metrics, the questions and that he's typing in, and the activity that is fed by this, and based on that, he'll answer.
He will answer.
He'll answer. But that is within that. Now, what LLM is doing is limiting only to this portion of the data to refer to, the local LLM. Okay. But overall, this can be done. The whole LLM is like a this GPT. We use it on top of Gemini. That's all.
So now that this is what we were thinking about, do you have the workflow in that you think is what is more closely matching to what you are expecting? Then you can let me know. What we were thinking is, it takes a wrapper around Google Classroom where Gemini is there, Quiz is there, or some sort of AI tutor is there, Quiz is there, and a lesson is there. Is there a different workflow that you were thinking about? Let me know. Yeah, because this is more to just put out the thoughts and get more clarity what we are thinking, but I'm actually more interested in knowing that what you want it to be rather than what I had in my mind. And the second thing is that I have broken this down into these kind of portions because this space is a very rapidly evolving space. Like 15-20 days back, ChatGPT was not there, and suddenly now Gemini will announce that there will be something new. Day after, something else will announce something else will be new. So this will be, even if something is not possible today, very soon in near future it might be possible. So if we restrict our thinking to whether this is possible or not possible at this point of time, it will probably not be very fruitful. Even if it is not possible right now to have a proper conversational LLM within here itself, it may be possible within 6 months or within 3 months. So if we think of it in that way, that rather than it is going to be there or not, it may be there eventually in some version as soon as it is available. Then we can break things down into what are the core essentials that are required right now, even if AI is there or not. Once that is done, what is the next level of wrapper we can add to the system which will enhance it in V2, and what is the next level we can add it in V3. So as and when things are available and feasible, we can quickly bake them in. I don't think personally that once an LLM, capable LLM becomes available, which caters to our requirement, it will be hard to integrate that into the system. Say, for example, ChatGPT Edu tomorrow becomes available in India for a reasonable cost, or another alternative to that available. Then I don't think what we are trying to do in itself is hard to achieve.
ChatGPT is not right now not available in India.
I don't know. But point being,
Yes.
even if it is available or not is not a major thing. If it is not,
planning to buy it today.
yeah, but if it is not or not, it doesn't make a difference. If it's
our design has to be
modular,
has to be insular.
Exactly. Exactly.
LLM that is the
Yeah.
interface has to be such that
Yeah.
instead of these APIs, you change those
Exactly,
APIs.
that's what I'm trying to say, that it's not that LLM is going to be there or not.
So that is our
Yeah.
ethical thing.
Yeah,
I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at
Ah.
how we present the UI
Ah.
so that the user is comfortable with it. No,
Correct.
he's the user.
Correct,
This
correct,
is the behind portion. Behind portion will somehow
Correct,
manage.
correct.
The user portion only we want to validate. User interface portion.
correct,
That's all.
Like
yeah,
As you rightly said, both like UI and UX part
correct,
with some this kind of addition elements, like gamification elements.
yes, yes.
If that comes, this will get complete.
Yes, what I will also myself do, and probably, Guruji and Gayatri and all have done more research on it, is what LLM can be directly used as of now immediately. If it is there, why not? Let's do that. If it is not there, probably 1 month down the line, 2 months down the line, what you are saying will absolutely, that is the right user experience, if it is possible to have what Hanmigo is doing right now, where they have that chat bot in the first screen itself, which, guides the entire journey of a student, then let's do that. Why not? I would be very happy to do
what
that.
is it? Harpigo?
Hanmigo.
Oh, Khan.
So if that is the case, if we can utilize an LLM, then we would definitely do that. My idea is to just, split up the architecture so that we can have independently functioning pieces.
No, you will have.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
whatever screen, this is your file screen.
Hmm.
Those 3 boxes will appear later.
Hmm.
But these are all your UI screens only.
Correct, exactly.
Approximately, you're saying
Yeah,
that portion can always.
because
be
for
there.
me, LLM is also an integration. See, I am talking from an integration point of view now, at this point of time. So it's an additional integration in the functionality, which we can at any point of time provide. And let me research into this before commenting it further.
Yeah.
And tell you what is the concrete that we can do as of now.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you say that only after you understand LLM, the ref.
yeah, I can definitely come,
The
commit.
P and F windows are okay.
Yeah,
The I window, the interaction.
I can
window-
commit to this immediately, because that is possible in any
Yes, it's
system,
class.
This portion, I will tell you more as I research more.
Okay, I think.
Yeah. And the
What-
strategy is.
What will we come back to Darshan tomorrow
Hmm,
when we get it?
Yeah.
I think his inputs, you don't need anything more.
I understood what he is now totally trying.
So what we need to look at is some screenshots with the develop on some BI user or something.
Yeah,
Some screenshots on exactly how they look like.
Correct.
With what the student does at each of the portion. Covering all these phases,
Right.
including implementation and evaluation.
Correct.
And after that, what happens? So suppose one lesson is over, what will happen after that?
Yeah, so good question, very good question. So what we want to first do in the system, gamification is a wrapper on, this portion, which tracks what the student has done. Okay, because we want to have a schema for student, which has various parameters, whether he has started a lesson or not. Based on my current understanding now, how much he is into the lesson, whether he has seen the video or not, whether he has done X activity or not. So that schema we will do, and that will be a part of the core LMS portion. So, once students start interacting with this, we will start gathering that data. Presenting it in core LMS itself is very simple, where, you mark this as done.
No, I understand.
Hmm.
Now, what I want to see is.
Hmm.
Implement, we have come up to interaction. Till then,
Hmm.
our UI picture is very clear.
Hmm.
Now, after the interaction, in that interaction, he is typing something, he is getting answers,
Hmm.
that's fine.
Hmm.
Now, how do we go to that next, when it ends, let's say, yes,
It
fine,
ends.
I have understood.
Hmm.
And then that Google lesson completed,
Correct.
he clicked, that
Hmm.
means, okay, I have clicked it. Now
Hmm.
I understood.
Hmm.
Now what will happen? How we show him the activity of the implementation phase? How we connect it? Is there a separate screen or it comes here only?
That's a good question. So initially we were thinking that all that happens in Google Classroom. Okay, but now if we want to do it other way, then let
No,
us
no, we are
discuss that.
I'm not saying we do it other way.
Huh. My word being, point being, if we want to explore an opportunity or explore a, proper UI around that, then let us do that.
My question is, why can't we simply
Hmm.
feed that activity in the presentation thing only? Because that's also probably a picture or a text file in the same presentation.
Yeah.
Okay, in that area.
Hmm.
See, after he says, it's a state, no, you know that is now, I phase is completed, phase 2 is completed.
Hmm.
Now we are going into phase 3.
Hmm.
In the phase 3, use the same screen
Hmm.
for presenting his project there.
Hmm.
And in the A portion only, just accept, when he comes back, accept that input that he has, or you may immediately give the input also
Hmm.
into the A portion, and then say, fine. Evaluation and all that is back end. Then he can go to the next screen.
Got it. So capturing of information is
Also
here.
can be used.
Yeah.
Except that he should know this, now he is not in phase 2, is into phase 3. Which is, he is now in the what you call phase 3 for the student point of view. The implementation point of view.
Real life.
Homework
Yeah.
portion. Now class portion is over, he has looked at the homework portion.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to clarify here. See, this is the aspect of Google Classroom. Okay, so if we are using Google Classroom as it is for presenting the UI, then we are limited to what Google Classroom offers.
Mhm.
Which means we have to structure this within what Google Classroom can do. If it is allowing us to split things by certain structure, then we have to split that and accordingly modify. Is what I am saying. If that is a concern, then we need to definitely think about another way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all evaluation is anyway background.
Hmm.
We will have another screen, which is typically not the, this is the student screen.
Hmm.
For the parents view or administrator view, will give
Correct.
separate view.
One more step should be there.
Hmm.
After this, completion of this module, through this exercise or through this efforts, you get some points like this.
Yeah.
Should be a message pop up.
Yeah.
That will get credited in his bank.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes. So that.
In this Google Classroom only,
Hmm.
are there a
No,
portion that?
so now that I come to, good point, very good point. So now the next layer comes into picture. This first level of things is taking care of bare bones.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
Got it.
second level of things is where we are able to use this data for displaying it in a meaningful way. So that I think we had a discussion, Guruji, where we came up with that badge and
Correct.
progress portion, where we keep on showing that box here. What are your points, badges, and whatever structure we decide.
Sidebar or bottom
Yes.
bar?
Yes, what is your today's mission? What is it that you should be doing today in order to gain so and so points? So that is the gamification component that we can do on top of this, which will actually tell them, and tomorrow it can be replaced by LLM as well, if such a component is available.
As far as UA is concerned, don't tell the user there's an LLM behind.
Yeah,
That's not.
no, conversational. What I'm saying is, it can be conversation.
That is this interaction window. For it.
No, there are 2 points to this. One is that the way some of the apps work nowadays, where they have a very dedicated LLM, they have that conversational UI here itself. Where the UI itself, as user comes in, prompts them to do certain things. You did that yesterday, would you want to do this yesterday? And user interacts with that prompt. Okay, so tomorrow it may be replaced by.
Yeah, so that's what Google.
More.
Prabhuji,
Hmm.
did you see how Gemini is activated on Google Classroom? I didn't see.
I have not seen Gemini activation Google Chrome. I only read that Gemini is connected to Google Classroom. Okay, integrated with Google Classroom. I have just read it.
But it's more from.
But as
my-
Gemini
based
function,
on
I have
my
seen separate.
understanding, it's more like for
We have
generating
to
the
understand that. That's the
Yeah,
problem. he is
so we need to
also-
explore more before committing.
So
anything.
Guruji.
Yeah,
what, as per what he has seen is, it helps you in generating lessons like Kamigo tools.
What is the question?
Like
How
for
Gemini-
students, how much interactive it would be in case of Gemini Guruji? So what I would say is, it may be operational tomorrow. Yeah,
It is, what is
Now,
the option
currently
tomorrow?
today is Guruji, integration of Gemini into classroom. As of today, Gemini, what it does is, it is like a lesson plan generator, etc. That kind of tools.
Okay,
The
for,
backend tool.
not for Kamigo type of tool.
correct.
Kamigo.
It's
Yeah.
not a backend.
But
it's a
that does
backend
not
tool,
mean
but
that it will not be available.
not visible on
Yeah,
the
it
front
will be
end.
available probably 1 month. Who knows?
Actually, Gemini,
Hmm.
they were released research version.
Correct,
Research version.
correct.
It's not released to public version.
Public version.
In research version, what happened?
Hmm.
It is able to read the screen.
Hmm.
And answer the question based on the read screen.
Correct.
Okay, if student has video, it will say it will error
But
video.
that has nothing to do with Google Classroom. It is done on any
Oh,
device.
I have another question.
Gemini,
Are
Yeah,
there
yeah,
any
maybe it's
plugins
not-
where Google Classroom is fed into as a picture within?
Very good point.
What-
Very good point.
What?
Where are-
So what he's saying is, are there any ways in which we get the content of Google Classroom into the UI itself? Rather
So
than,
we have a wrapper AI app in which Google Classroom appears. So when we don't want, we can get out of Google Classroom, use its thing and put our own UI into it.
I didn't get, it's too fast. I'm a bit too slow.
See,
Ah,
right now, they are embedding the classroom in the screen, right?
Correct.
It appears, he says, don't embed Google Classroom, don't show Google Classroom at all. Use that as a database and just bring the content to the
Yeah.
UI.
What is that you gain from that?
Then I'm not limited by Google Classroom's capability. I use it where I want. Whatever I put it in my wrapper model.
Fine.
Then
You
I
can do
don't
that.
need Google Classroom at all.
No,
I
you
don't
can-
directly access the database.
No, fine.
That is a lot of code.
Google Classroom is required. You can't do
A lot of code. That is, to you, it looks very
So
simple.
where are you using
To
Google Classroom now?
access, put, show.
Database,
That
No,
logic
that's
is too
not
much.
database, no, structured
Only
database.
thing is, you're not exposing Google Classroom, you're packaging it, you're wrapping it. That's what I'm saying.
It's like this, no, embedding a YouTube video or taking them to.
correct,
Yeah.
into a YouTube.
But it's fine, it's fine, that's fine.
I mean,
But we cannot leave out Google Classroom, it is required.
Yeah, but yeah, it's too much.
The advantage of using Google Classroom right now is that, it is for now fail safe. We will not, be like, without a product on the.
Complex.
Yeah, that is a good advantage that we have.
Yeah.
Anything else, we can think of an enhancement on top of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's announcement only. Okay,
Yes,
fine, next.
Yeah, so I think, so,
So up to now, he is now making a point.
So basically,
You're saying.
If you are putting a wrap around, you have to build a UI, use the API of Google Classroom and build data.
yes,
How much the API gives flexibility, I don't know.
that we have to figure
Pay for
out.
the API.
So if API gives flexibility, I can definitely make it more interactive as per what you are saying. In
Google
which
Classroom gives API,
Huh.
but how much flexibility you have to check up.
we have to check, yes.
And you have to pay for the API.
But Guruji, but if he has already, supposing has the license for Google Classroom, do we still have to pay for the API?
I don't know. There are all the hidden clauses and terms and conditions.
Well, you have any idea? See, he
No.
already has a Google Workspace and access to Google Classroom and a certain this thing. Still we have to pay for the API.
It would depend on the skills, but there will be some
So
payment,
Google
I think.
GCP access to. So. GCP suite. You can also take it immediately.
No, I'm talking about the API usage. Do we have to pay?
Well, you have an organization license. But even individual license you can take. GCP is a Google Cloud access you have.
No, I don't know.
I have taken.
Yeah, but you can take it even for experimentation, you can do it. I know that.
No, okay, so you see the cost of API usage, you are saying.
Cost not to all the, Google has a lot of big suite, or entire suite you can take as an individual also. As a.
Yeah, Dawji, you were telling gamification aspects.
Yeah, so gamification, we actually came up with the screens, during our earlier discussion. That, basically in this screen itself, this is, although all these things are there, it's driven by, what are your points and badges and, what is your progress, like the smiley meter that Guruji was talking about. And what are the today's activities? So today's activity will be picked up based on students' current level. And when they click on that, the right lesson they will directly go. This is like the traditional flow I was discussing. But the gamification layer takes care of that, directly taking them here and taking them back. And based on their evaluation here, the progress is shown here.
It'll be a sort of
It's like-
state machine will be there to understand where student is, state transition diagram will be there. Machine will be there to understand students here, will go like this. Some sort of
I didn't understand.
current state, next state of where student will go. So basically, we are maintaining state of student.
So, for example,
The student is joined, he has studied level 1, he has to go to level 2, his evaluation is.
yes, these are the various
That will
parameters.
be a local database or it will be centralized database, the data.
So this student, so there is a
Student progress, we'll have to go to central database.
correct, yeah, there is a student schema and there is a student activity log we were discussing. So activity log is where all these things will get logged in.
Yeah.
And this gamification system will work with the activity log. So, that will generate the matrix based on the activity log.
Okay.
So in gamification, it's like this, continue from where you have left yesterday.
Correct. Yes.
So all this is done based on what is the coding, Python or something is required?
So from a front end perspective, this is all React based. UI is entirely built on React.
Is it possible when it requires a lot more resources and more?
This is very fast actually. I mean, the hardest part of this workflow, this will be very fast.
React, we can do.
Yeah,
I'm saying I'm worried about more number of resources are required.
yeah. And this architecture of
UI is very simple, Guruji. What is in this difficult is understanding what actually is required behind that and what you need to do at the back of it.
So here to close this loop, there should be one window coming. So congratulations, you have completed this.
Yeah. Yes.
And you again.
Yeah.
Like there will be 2 points. One on like for the participation points.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just a message, like pop-up message.
Wait.
After completing everything, when this implementation relay project is submitted.
Yeah.
So once it's submitted, so a message should pop up saying, so you have,
The problem
like,
with-
congratulations. You have gained for participation.
For
For
him, I wanted to log in.
points or
Google
something.
control platform, because he is not able to understand,
Evaluation is not required to give at
he
this point.
cannot come back to the screen.
It will store.
Correct. Correct.
You
Progress
know,
is stored.
in what you
And
have written
that is
your-
stored. Yes.
If you
Yeah.
do it from
Another
behind the
important
screen,
aspect
this is
what
the
I
kind
would
of
like it to
URL will be missing.
Uh,
It will hang.
So this UX part. Okay,
Hmm.
here,
Hmm.
if any, based on this framework.
Hmm.
Octagonal or whatever we discuss.
Hmm.
Any other things should fall in this place while designing, we should think of it.
Okay.
Anything is required also
Hmm.
in terms of creating something, a program or something.
Hmm.
Should we think through at this stage itself is what.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Please, if functionally we are missing any aspect, let us know.
Basically,
Hmm.
a framework anything which you can, tomorrow we have to modify should not be easy. Something, some action features and all. Is there a flexibility enough for the architecture to
No, I
add something, right? Is that what you're asking?
User experience.
You can tell function.
So,
Prabhuji, what I said is, when it comes to UX part. Like user experience part. Say, like it makes sense to me to do some more research. Based on this octagonal framework, what we decided on the gamification. And if we have to insert some program or some module. At this point of time itself, if we decided it's good, is what.
no, see, one is that, for what is required for version 1, we decide.
Mhm.
and give a architecture flexibility so that I can insert something later,
Correct.
right?
That he should tell.
Yeah, so basically, is this architecture, UI design and all, is flexible enough to accommodate a future?
Yeah,
needs?
yeah, yeah. Yes,
That's all.
yes. I mean, see, this is like broadly speaking, finalizing things from a workflow perspective rather than, from a metric perspective. If any aggregation is missing, we should definitely take care of right now. Say, for example, we are missing out a completely one level in this entire workflow. There is something we should do right now. But let's say if we want some more fields in a particular thing, then it is something that can be taken care of in the prototype stage. But again, from a gamification perspective, if there are some specific things that you have in your mind right now, then let me know. Then we should definitely, why not take care of
Yeah,
that?
correct. So probably that 8 factors.
Optolysis.
Optolysis is what
Optolysis
we
is very
say.
much.
We should do some mapping based like for our
Yeah.
product. Overall thing, what are we are doing, what we are not doing.
So,
If we have to do something, in what way we can.
yeah, what I suggest is that let him prepare based on the discussion, a feature document, architecture document. On that architecture, we'll do this Octal 8 test, because we need to get a picture.
By that time, we can also do some research on that. So what are things we can plug in,
So,
we can add.
I need to see an architecture diagram. On the architecture and design, we need to do the 8 test. Right now, this much is, in my opinion, this much is sufficient for me.
Yeah, sufficient.
Is it shown?
Crux is ready now.
Yeah.
Crux is ready probably. I mean,
So on that we will apply.
yeah.
First, let them go back to the drawing
fine.
table, prepare architecture, give a flexibility enough, then we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm yet to see, there's one is that, right now we have discussed on the presentation side. Your octal will come in the story side. So there are 3 levels: content, presentation, and story.
No, correct, but
Game. Okay, the game level is the wraparound. So the game level is what you are good for.
even like.
But parts of it will come in UI UX.
No, that is, see, the game level, for me, all these things are service for the game level. So, at the game level, you have to ask the test. Then what is service required, we can provide.
Yeah, game level, to be honest, Darshanji,
Yeah.
we had a thorough discussion once. And we could think of whatever that day
Pilot.
we could come up with. So my assumptions are currently based on that. And I could collect one additional important point, which is also.
One gamification we have thought of, Darshan. So there's a pilot who is going on an exploration, and in the process he'll collect something. So there's more like a pilot type. There may be many gamification theories. So we have to apply the questions for this Octane on that game model. Rest of things are whether you can provide design or not.
Okay.
The design is like a service. The game is a wrapper. So on that you have to ask question. That game on the pilot model level, we can have independent question on this gamification.
If based on the gamification, the presentation is not changed.
No, maybe
It's like this. Can we just review that once?
Yeah.
We did complete the document.
Octalysis.
There are some points.
Yeah,
that's why-
for you directly, answer is, each is like a layer. This guy will provide input to this guy, this guy will provide input to this guy. So now, if this guy requires some this thing, this guy can be changed. So now, his question of octal analysis is for me at this level. What is to be done is Dhaval will come back and say this change is required. So that we don't have to worry here right now. At octal analysis, right, basically Dhaval, we have to subject the octal analysis. What is the octalysis, sir?
Octalysis.
Octalysis, we have to forget about all these internals. Take the gaming model and apply octalysis. Okay, so then it is not, you don't have to worry about internals there. So, this can go independently. This design document goes independently. The octalysis, we have to apply on that pilot model.
Got
It's a story.
Yeah.
On that octalysis will come in picture. Okay, then if something is required in the design, will incorporate.
Correct.
So
Yeah,
these are not one after the other, it's a parallel.
These are complementary, it's not necessarily, I mean, the reason I outlined this approach is that this takes care of the core thing first. Then, we definitely, gamification is the final UX we want to show to the user. And, this was a very preliminary thought out thing. But I think whatever points you will have, and if you have a completely different UX in mind, for example, lessons are not at all presented to start. Something else is presented or a game.
No,
is
no, no,
presented.
no,
Huh.
that doesn't matter actually.
Hmm.
See,
Hmm.
your presentation layer is there.
Hmm.
So gamification is the sequence of presentation and
Correct.
way of presentation.
Correct.
So basically it's independent thinking. So Darshan,
Probably.
basically the Octasys here, this is a design aspect, presentation and all. It is designed for flexibility. Basically our discussion of Octasys is not dependent on design. It's independent. So it is like a game. It is like a storyline. Now this has to be applied on the storyline. So is the storyline satisfying for me, for all angles? So then what is required in the design, we can do it. So these are two independent activities. It's not after this, after that.
And also, that is one part, Papuji. At the same time, product design stage itself, can we apply?
You don't need to, I'm saying. First you decide the wraparound. On that wraparound, we'll have a discussion separately. Okay? You apply this gamification. So then in that gamification, if anything required for product design, you can add. It's like from top down. So right now we are going up, bottom up. Now we have to come from top down.
Okay.
Right? Even now, this is continue. That Octasys we can apply on gamification and understand what is that. It's a project, it is a wraparound. In the wraparound, we'll come to know what are things which are there. We'll tell that, then this design can take care of that. It's not the other way. This design is from bottom up. That's from top down.
I understood. See, crux will remain same. We are not changing any crux here. I am just concerned about the UX or UI part.
Yeah.
That's what you are telling.
Yeah.
There are three parts. Content part, we are taking here. UI part is all this involved. UX part is the storyline.
Experience.
Correct.
That experience,
Ah.
we can have an independent discussion independent of this.
And change the UI later.
And you change the UI later. UI is a servant. It doesn't come from bottom up.
Correct. But we should have this back of the mind is what.
No, not back of now. Front of the mind only. Don't have to give it the back of mind. So only thing is approach is not bottom up there. Approach is top down there.
Yeah, I understood.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the
Sir,
thinking
before you-
process should be.
Not thinking process, we'll complete the process. Don't worry. That's what I'm saying.
I got it. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
That is the front of the.
There's the crux of this thing that has to be completed.
Correct.
Okay. So right now we'll go to, shall I present the document?
Yeah, just present, it's let us have debate.
Debate what?
There are few points which is ChatGPT has given. I mean, let's see, or we will get a direction on how we can do some research.
Wait a minute.
We can freeze it later.
Let's see.
That's what. Yeah.
This guy has come back, Gayatri, to our man Varun Shine. He is interested in testing. So he also wants to learn AI for that testing. He is a tester. Sorry, huh?
Varun Sharma,
Varun Shine.
Which is related.
Varun,
He's staying in the Shobha Forest Ridge.
Oh,
he was
There's
asked,
Mashtami guy.
yeah, go ahead.
Last one. There is specifically the prompt was given. Last ones. Probably page of.
And Darshan,
Probably.
we have 4 level classrooms. Okay, the 4 different schools. For each school, the story is going to be different.
Each school.
See,
level.
you have to think like this. This is a core. What we have discussed. Content and UI is the core. The wrapper is different. It is different for different schools. It can be different for different levels also. So, okay, each level is design is required. What is that teacher saying?
Page number, 7. 7. This is where we started, with the parents empowering children to achieve their work, epic meaning. So this is one way. Ensurable measure and progress for users for children and parents, use clear goals and children's levels to motivate children to learn. Implementation, define learning paths and levels, points, certificates for completing tasks. Okay, they have added one more thing, certificates for completing tasks. Introduce challenges such as weekly math problems or creative writing contests with legal codes. Reward consistent improvements, streak badges or super level titles. Empowerment of creativity, feedback. The children expect creating experiment in the platform, provide immediate feedback for improvement and learning. Implementation and instructions of creating art, stories, or further that we share within the platform that we have already have that plan. Probably here one of that is one of the main
Arcs.
no, not art. Here to share the work of the child within our circle.
Yeah, there's two circles.
Oh, okay.
One is within the circle consists of Gurukul, then Purnachitana school. It's an internal portal, internal in social media. Then if parent likes it, he can post it on his personal social media. And if Purnachitana is school social media. So both are flexible. Child will not post more directly to social media.
See, there have been Purnachetana, the entire district's Gurukul community, and then my individual Gurukul.
Okay,
community.
so there are three circles. My individual Gurukul community. I think we can. Okay.
No, that is
Yeah.
actually.
So my circle is my Gurukul. So then Purnachitana Gurukul community. Purnachitana itself. So then outside is private, public.
That parents may or may not.
Circles.
Yeah, I think that is one of the activity that we can.
Fun, no, not fun facts. What
That's
is
actually
psychology?
I have given name.
Friends.
Fun friends or something.
Fun trade sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun
There is one already defined.
Defined.
Yeah.
Probably that itself is a separate.
Yeah.
So
One of the-
Okay.
we'll go to here now.
Already there, yeah. Okay, probably then. Got to allow children virtual profiles, customized profiles, avatar, we had discussed. Digital badges, archives to showcase progress over time. Offer personal learning archives to showcase progress over time.
That's what I said. You have each of you have your own portfolio. Each of you have own gallery. Right?
Progress over time.
Yeah. Gallery is my collection. It's my portfolio, no?
Social influence and relatedness, add a buddy system.
We have fun friends.
On collaborator projects. Collaborate on projects.
Yeah, Fun Friends is the collaboration project.
Create discussion forums or in personal interest like science, art.
This is required. This is actually various interest circles. Right now, we are what I am speaking
Social
of.
media, that is.
No. Right now, what I am speaking of is core education curriculum.
Correct.
Now, there are a lot of special in our latest information. We created eyelid groups. My eyelid circles, some 25, 30 circles are there. It's more like a hobby circles where they can interact, socialize.
Oh, I get your point.
Right, you can write down that.
What do you get point?
Like what he meant was, he also wanted to see how these activities we will be able to include.
Yeah.
In
So
the-
now, basically, we have to create interest circles.
Interest.
It's what I call circles. I call circles. Actually, we could have called clubs. I didn't want to use the word clubs. Circles. Different special. There we can collaborate. They can create something. They can participate in drama. That's required. That I can include fun friends.
So Guruji, in this interest groups, the Gurukula children can also communicate with Purnachetana children, right?
That I don't know whether they allow. My children. So my children.
We can.
Right.
So then highlight leaderboards or achievements of peers to inspire participation, okay. Scarcity and impatience. Introduce limited time challenges or events, solve the puzzle of the week. Buddhiman type, offer exclusive content such as webinars and experts, expire after specific time, launch a VIP membership for early access to new courses or teachers. Okay.
Do you have a sports fest like for Purnachetana?
It is mystery challenges or random rewards for completing tasks.
Got it.
Add Easter eggs.
Okay, and
What is
add
Easter egg?
eggs are
It's a gift item, it's like.
Oh, okay, okay.
create dynamic quizzes with unexpected rewards such as bonus points or surprise matches.
Yeah.
Once in a way, just like that.
Easter,
Can be optimal.
Use fear of missing out to lost encourage engagement.
yeah.
Remind users of unfinished items soon to be, this is my, we have done every it. Other key target audience.
Yeah.
Then potential challenges which include like segments, which gave it to the executive story challenges for all.
So at this point of time, we are not doing one design, we are doing two designs. Primary kids and fifth standard, sixth standard. So actually our work is double.
First we are progressing.
So,
First we are concentrating on the primary, because that we can do later.
no. Why primary? Both
First we
parallel,
are starting the primary only.
primary and fifth.
Parallelly.
Parallel.
You said we'll start next year.
That is.
June
middle.
2025.
No, what we are starting in.
Already started 3. One primary, two primary, one secondary.
Where did I get secondary, middle?
Middle is already, there are 3 Gurukulas identified. Vivekananda Gurukula is middle, and then Rajalakshmi Datta is primary. There are 3
Vivekananda is also started immediately.
Huh?
Vivekananda is the
3, another 3 are going to start.
Hey, wait a minute, again. July.
June 2020, not in July.
We need more people in tech.
So they are on the AI, no coding experts, just copy that code and double.
So he is aware of that March 30th function, no?
March 30th, it's a opening ceremony and it's a big news item. Already newspaper reporters we are connecting. No. Actually, we'll make announcement, big announcement. The latest this thing. And who is there? Darshan ji is there offering content. My job is done. Shravan Kumar is there. Why is there?
I said.
In the Steve Jobs strategy, he would actually announce like, I'm back coming this year. And then developers will be like, oh my god.
So here what is important here, okay? The core of UI and content is same. The UI content is same. Wraparound is different.
Petition saying, sir, calling him and telling please we will give you space, that is for your Gurukulas, you open more. Yesterday, the Swamiji said make only 44 crore students. That's
No, 144 crore, whole of India.
Whole of India.
So,
What 1 lakh you are talking?
1 lakh what you are talking?
44 crore students.
and they give us this thing also.
They gave us all of us this.
So, all protection from people like Shravan Kumar. And what has happened now? Swamiji had ordered some gold chain. And he said, the first chain has to be given to us. Me. The first chain is given to us.
And he was telling his secretary, now did you understand why I have ordered these chains?
So he is quite
Siddha.
intuitive, Siddha. So I got a protection. Now I wear this all the time. In all these meetings. Shravan Kumar said, no, it won't work, it will work. You don't have chain.
That's it. Yes, that's what. So that's.
My friend end is finally. It doesn't matter. People will not ask me. People will be asked. You take it.
I will say the content is coming from fantastic Purnajas school. Okay.
You say whatever. I said, you even take care. That's it.
Anyway,
Yesterday, the Swamiji is asking, I don't want all that. Tell me the execution part. His questions were very nice.
He's very professional and very this thing. And he says he has about 4,000 children. Out of that, many parents are asking for MIOs. They have studied MIO schools also. There may be an opportunity for working with the NIOs. He doesn't want that religious content, spiritual content should be separate. He wants to bring from his own. NIOs content, I mean, he didn't explicitly say that, but that may follow this. But he says, he's, in my opinion, he wants to bring that religious and spiritual content from inside. NIOS portion he wants to avoid. Okay, so basically, Shravan,
I think that's so Sai group also wants to interact like that only. They want to keep their.
ultimately, see, this is actually the spirituality really is quite personal for them.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. More the merrier.
More than the.
Okay, so
Brahman will have infinite manifestations.
actually, Brahman avatar as human being is over now. Brahman will manufacture artificial AI agents. Okay, next.
Notifications also will take care, right?
Notifications is a very.
Google Classroom has notification mechanism.
But in this phase.
No, Google Classroom has a notification output about lessons completion, lesson posting. So that can be used.
So it sends us email notifications, SMS notifications, and if you have an app in your mobile phone, it sends like that. 3 ways it will send. So we can make sure that it comes onto our UI.
Okay, so
Come down from there.
security feedback loops.
That's all.
Okay, so now what next? Now, Dhaval,
Yes, Guruji.
we will create a storyline. Okay, these are all your core design. So in this core design, any questions are there for you?
No, we can see, I'm listing down these things. Notifications, award certificates,
Yeah, I told you. She's making
and
enough, lot of sitting.
progress.
So, Darshan, after this screen, we go to the implementation screen, right? It will display a project that you have to do. And it will have a upload thing also. After that, the congratulations will come.
What you are doing?
Evaluation.
Evaluation, backend
Huh?
June.
backend processing will happen.
People don't do it.
That those evaluation big aspects. Showing us the journey, the parents.
That's a,
The mentors.
like evaluation thing has to go to various.
Mentors.
Because it does not say that, okay, it is not easy. I say it come. In a protection way.
Today, we did not speak about the teacher interface and we did not speak about mentor interface.
Teacher interface for me, design UI.
We'll do that.
It's so
But this is.
Right now, I would say
Otherwise, that will go
Yeah.
crazy.
Teacher interface is not
Not
important.
important, yeah, okay, fine.
right?
Whether it is there or not, we will.
For
progress.
Darshan ji, it's not important.
Interface itself is enough for
Ah.
that. Google Classroom, whatever interface it's giving for teachers.
Teacher
that is
interface for us is only Darshan.
So even if they develop, it will help me.
Yeah.
Help me as in help teachers.
Yes.
No.
We'll definitely-
Teacher interface, we are my lower priority,
Correct.
Okay.
That's the lower end.
lower end. Okay, right now we'll go to next level.
Teacher-
We'll see the Octasis. Octasis, I'll tell you. Who is- Dhaval,
Yes, Guruji.
shall we go to Octasis or will,
Just a minute, Guruji, I'm noting.
He's there outside.
He understood.
On the road.
Got it.
what?
Darshan, I mean, double correct.
Darshana, I thought.
Connection happened.
Or
Okay.
Darshana.
Connection happened.
Integration development, API exchange.
They both have exchanged.
API.
We are not telling us at all, we are doing something.
Dhavalji had the Darshana of the concept. Dhavalji had the real Darshana.
Darshan. Now we need our darshan. Everything is just a darshan.
Shravana Matrena Mukti. This is one thing they do not.
Oh my God, there's no very powerful. Right, this person who got it Bhakti is called Shravana Kumara. Shravana, listening, Kumara means birth, Gnana. They're making fun of Vedanta, okay?
Why Guruji Vedanta didn't make fun of us? Yeah, Brahman made so much fun of us.
He's a joke actually, cosmic joke.
Yeah, we became victims. Yeah, that's why I'm laughing so much.
Got it.
Got it? You want to take photograph of it?
No, he understood that bulk.
Batti jo gaya.
Overall, now we had like.
Okay, done now? So now we go to storyline. Storyline is the gamification. Okay, then we apply the processes. Okay. Can we erase this? We'll have a cup of tea. After that, we'll.
Are you having a cup of punch?
Yeah.
I told Shravanti.
Guruji is always one second ahead of me. At least.
Just you can walk around.
That's my.
Let's
Validation.
Yeah.
Progress. Completion.
Which content is relating this?
Progress attachment.
Interaction is element. Wow, the picture is very scary. Now. So long. Evaluation is.
Evaluation. Budget, progress attachment. Completion.
Completion. What completion? Oh, this.
The process is completed.
One lesson means one lesson is over. Okay.
Financial, but financially, what is that you want to expect from them? Other model. ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಕತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದವ್ರು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅದರ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಬೇಕು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅದರ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಸರಿ. ರೈಟ್
Okay, now give this case, no?
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗಿಲಿ.
Now give this.
Shall we, Darshan? Now it's 3:45. Shall we close at 5:30 and then go to JP Nagar? 5:30 we are closing Shishiragadi. ಹೌದು. Then we'll go to. Arjun also wants to end. Come. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so done.
No, no.
Yeah,
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there going on.
take it down.
No, I'm done.
No, you have to take it down anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I take it.
Just minutes forward and now take the.
Okay.
Blue color is better.
This one.
You keep that.
So for the sake of simplicity, because we are working on two products, we need to be very clear what we are doing. Okay, so this is the product one. This is actually what we call as foundation, junior foundation, senior foundation.
You need to find another simpler name for it. Foundation.
Exactly. Exactly. Then this is middle. What is the next is called? Preparatory. Now what is middle? Middle. Okay. So now the content is going to be different for both. Content. Okay. This is the least of our problems. Content. Okay. Content is taken by some services. This service is nothing but teacher app. Teacher app is a services, basically some sort of services. Like our services. Okay. So that services will be taken by services are put into Google Classroom. Okay. Then there will be a layer around this. This layer is what we call as what we discussed now. What gives the child, the user, I would call this or I don't know, should I call it services layer?
The presentation layer.
The presentation layer is here.
Begin.
Presentation layer.
This is.
Yes. How we use these to build a story. So these are actually building blocks. This actually I call it application layer. I don't know. Makes sense or not?
Yeah.
Application layer. Yeah.
Application layer.
Yeah.
Services
Yeah.
layer
Yeah.
will take different applications to build a story.
Correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that this is common across all the 4 schools.
Yes. Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So that's why we don't repeat the work.
Yes. Yes.
Only teaching the story we should change.
Right.
Okay?
Yes. Sir.
Right? So that way our work will not be multiple.
Correct.
So one core up to this, this is content, then services, application.
Yes.
Okay? This is a presentation.
Yes.
Presentation is changed from 1 to 1.
Correct.
But other 3 should not change. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
So the presentation is where we teach the story of octalysis. Okay, octalysis. Octalysis is where we have to apply the presentation. Okay. Of course, presentation, the octalysis also applies to content and all. But really, octalysis we have to verify with respect to. Is it clear? Somebody has noted down.
So innermost is core content. Then content will change from subject to subject. Then there is a services, which is nothing but a teach made app. Then this is actually application, what we call as a student made app. It's an app is the correct name, student made app. Then we have presentation layer. Is it clear?
Yes.
So what comes in the application?
Student made.
Student made,
Teachers made app will not come here.
No, this is not, it will not come as a piece. This comes as a view, architecture view. And then it is like a holistic view of the whole thing. Content is a teacher made app will process that and will give it to student made app. In terms of it is not, we are not looking at a front end back end. We are looking at a
three apps at least we look at it. One is teacher, student app, teacher app, and also an admin app.
Now, where is your database? Your database processing will come here.
Correct. Yeah.
Alva?
Content is
The content,
mostly database.
content is database. So this is how our overall architecture is. It's not about partitioning into front end and back end. Correct? Why I am telling this? Because tomorrow, where multiple products we are dealing, the stable product should not change. This portion should be stable for across. Only this should be changeable. And for that, whatever service is required has to be built into app. So when you said architecture just to give a provision, so this particular storyline will need some services. That's called app.
Yeah, for that matter, even, facilities like notification and others need to be built into the app so that
Absolutely.
gamification there, presentation there would be, modifying the UI and showing that. But the feature itself needs to be present in the app.
Is this clear to all? So others will be working in multiple products. We are working on 2 products, 1 product, but multiple presentation layers.
The core is not changed, only the wrapper keeps changing for all the products.
That's how it is. Others what happen will be working in multiple range of products.
Yeah.
Okay. So now for the storyline, right? Ultimately, students will love the story. Storyline number 1 is a pilot going to Mars. Storyline 2 is storyline 2 is this one, president. Storyline 3 is cricket match. So this is actually cricket match is more suitable for a collaboration type of game. I'm saying a collaboration type of activity. Okay. Anything else you can think of? War, I don't want to take up here. Right. Question? Snake and ladder is possible. Snake and ladder is possible, but that's more of a, there's no excitement. I'm not involved in that. In this I am involved. The child is involved. So,
But only one question. Like for senior foundation, we are using technology.
Huh?
We are using technology.
vision for whom?
For
Senior foundation.
Senior foundation.
1 and 2.
Let me come to that, right? Right now, think that is for middle level. Senior foundation, what to do, I want to discuss with you. That I will not discuss. Okay. Senior foundation also, the content and all will have to be processed. Content processing will be done on the same tools, AI tools. Less also will be done. How to make senior foundation, we want to discuss first. Let's discuss this and then we'll go to senior foundation. Okay. Okay. So I'm seeing these 3 themes. There may be more themes also, but right now we'll look at these 3 themes. Cricket match is suitable for more for a game, collaborative game.
Team game.
Team. Okay. Whereas snake and ladders, there's no person involved. It's like a, okay. So
What is the middle one?
treasure hunt.
It's still individual.
Till treasure is individual. pilot is individual. Okay, then cricket match is collaborative.
ಅದು thread ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, what is it? What do you call it? ಎಳಿತಾರಲ್ವ ಗೊತ್ತೇ? Tug of war.
Tug of war.
ಹಾ, that is team game only.
Team.
ಆ ತರ.
It can be like a business also, Guruji. We have that monopoly business game.
Yeah, but then
But how do you apply it to school?
the school children,
You know, we can apply.
No, the final, first one is where.
I mean, that
Student
they
is
will
trying to-
understand the concept now, game, business, that is the monopoly. Then we'll start with this, we can introduce more games also, we can change. Correct?
Traditional games also we can introduce, like kabaddi, ಅದು team games.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ see child did not the kabaddi ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. See, we should always start with what they know. Right?
You know, this gaming is for.
Okay?
Right now we'll go with 3, Guruji.
We'll take-
How
we can-
how the app behavior is
That is
let's
for
similar
middle,
to
you
this.
know.
Huh?
That is for middle.
Which one?
These 3
Middle,
are.
middle.
Yeah.
Now, the foundation will discuss. Okay.
Yeah, later. Yeah, this is for middle.
So, right now, let's say pilot. So, I am the pilot. Okay. Today, I am going on a journey. I have a rocket. Okay. In the rocket, I have a speedometer. Speedometer says how many levels I have to go. How many, when I'm in level 2, I want to go to level 4. Or they'll say, this thing, what is it? For me, some meter there. It says how much money I have, how much money and coins I have. And then I will go to a journey. So destination 1, if I reach, I get some points. Destination 2, I reach, I get some points. Like that is the pilot game. Whereas treasure hunt is, I go for, I get a clue. I get a clue if I, let's say, watch the video and then solve the quiz, then I'll get a next clue. So next clue, if I crack, I'll go to that place. There I'll get another video. Like that, each your level you have to cross. That means each level you are putting a gate, solve the problem. Right? So in that we have to incorporate all our octalysis. Does it make sense? Yes or no?
Octalysis is, from what I understand, this is gamification. Octalysis is a way of analyzing whether this is meeting all the.
Yeah, for the meeting all the things, we have to build around the story again, all the factors. Okay, applause.
This is more an approach.
Approach.
That is a psychology, assessment
The
psychology.
assessment psychology, we have to apply it here. Okay, I get reward point. Okay, there's an accident happening. I can't come out. So all those things, what is there in the octalysis?
Each game you can use it.
Yeah, each game I have to apply it. And whatever you say, you can apply that. For example,
What I'm saying is,
for example-
we can still look at all the octalysis without going into any game approach.
yeah, but then we need the children will need
Some
they need whatever it is,
UI.
a game type of scenario. Overall bigger picture.
They,
Yeah, I'm thinking of same.
will they be
Are we
misled or?
not complicating
No.
this type?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
See, up to badgers, all that I understand, that's fine. Will they be misled if we say pilot mode?
Say, for example, this guy, right? His wraparound is Mahabharata.
No, something like that team makes sense.
So that theme makes sense when you are explaining. Here you need to have visual.
I understand, but we should think through on that. Probably we'll think, you can also think, let's see.
Yes,
Some-
Krishna killing the demons. It's
Yeah, but the-
Bhagavatam stories.
You know, the problem here, the children, then we have to go with a common theme. Which people understand.
Festivals, like our festival
No,
characters will be there.
we are coming from Lighters Foundation, I read kids part. We are coming with children, we don't have any cultural background also. So they understand only neutral things, cricket match, football match, a pilot going like that,
General.
general.
Public.
They may not be like Krishna. They may say, I want something else. Teddy bear or something like that. Hanuman. Maybe.
Little elephant.
No, even if not, what are you asking this child to do? Is it really pilot or the underlying pilot's way of collecting?
No, like take a treasure hunt here. Treasure hunt. Okay. Treasure hunt. Today I want to get 500 gold coins.
Hmm.
So 500 gold coins you get. You have to solve 3 puzzles. Three treasure hunt locations. You have to go to third treasure hunt station. First treasure hunt station you got 200 points, 300 points, 500 points.
I saw that presentation, that's fine.
Hmm.
But that is, given today's thing, a student will see that I have to do this much, I'll get points, that is collection of badges. And separately you say that you have done this much, these are the things, that's fine. Is it anything more than, for example, today he chooses science class. He has gone through science lessons, got some points. He did some assessments, he got some points. He did some implementation or he didn't do implementation. He got some points or some badges. This is independent of any of the treasure hunters.
Yeah. This is bigger wraparound is not there. Whether you
Not-
want a wraparound or not is a different question.
Oh, that is also is an option, Guruji. Child can select gamification and learn the concept.
Gamification is a wraparound. Okay. Now the question is, this entire thing can be presented only as the app player, child app player.
Yeah, play.
Whether we have
On top of it, what does the gamification do?
gamification it gives like okay, today I can go a little bit faster, drive
So you
faster,
can do 2 lessons.
2 lessons. I mean, otherwise it can be a simple question. Simple thing is ask a question. What that I have presented there. I don't know whether you've seen that, right? So yesterday after yesterday you earned 200 points. How much are we going to earn today? It's like more of a business take approach, or rather, my point is 200. I'll go fast and earn more. It's more like a storyline.
I think
So
for a
otherwise-
child who is not interested in mathematics, if you apply this gamification, then he will become more interested and learn the concept. For us, understanding.
So will we present this as a option on top for every Gurukul or for every student in a Gurukul?
Every student in Gurukul. What is not good above Gurukul, not about Gurukul. So cricket match is for the Gurukul. Multiple team players can be there.
No, in a Gurukul, one student wants without gamification, the other student wants with gamification.
Yeah, I mean that's a
This can be, this is a feature enabled, disabled.
yeah. The parent presentation can be enabled or disabled.
That option should be.
But
there.
then you make the things complicated. We have now too many options to handle. We can simply go without that. We can simply go with the app layer. Now, what do you say? What is right?
Yeah, that's why this iterative approach. I mean, the moment we are done with the app layer, we have something that will immediately work. Then we can, based on our bandwidth, based on our real-time constraint.
So
If
now,
we,
now if we have come there,
Huh.
then at the app layer, we should be able to do octal analysis.
We should be. That is a part of the app layer itself where, awards and metrics and some of the things which are a part of the app itself. It's not just about content. It's also about tracking those things. Gamification is the, visual representation of those things in a different way.
So our workflow should see if it is
Correct,
getting interested.
correct.
So-
We have covered most of it in the workflow itself. right?
Okay, so right now, let us focus on making child's app layer up to that stable. That's all. Over that, experimentation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mm.
Over that, we'll see. Right now, we'll focus on that. Bring all the objectives points, reward and all those things. So then, anything building around this next level. We don't bother with it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you do that, then the content can be from anything.
Yes.
Okay. Then you're not working on multiple products. You're working on multiple contents.
Yeah.
Just safe. Okay. So coming to next, we'll go to senior foundation, right? Teach me to your discuss, no?
No. Anything else?
Teachment is okay, we can.
No, we have discussed, anything to discuss on
Anything
teaching?
No,
else?
like, we really gave a clear picture on how to go ahead with that, that's over that session.
No, here, these people
Can
have
we
really,
just
really
make-
quickly.
Darshan, he was not there.
Can you quickly give a summary of that? Any of you? What you understood from what did it? You were there, Tulsi?
So, teachment, I think, according to what Guruji has mentioned, the layers, services that what we are giving to the kids, students. That part, those apps we will be creating
Yeah, yeah.
in teachment. So content we
So
will.
Darshanji, is there anything specific other than, we providing the tools for the teacher to create the content?
Have you decided the tools, the type of tools and everything?
No, we will,
No.
we will create the tools and we will show them.
Which tools?
Custom GPTs, that
Huh?
is not a name. Custom GPTs.
Custom GPT is the internal aspect of it. What does it do for a user? For the teacher
Ah,
community,
that was
what does it do?
See, here we don't want to. For this phase, we don't want to.
Yeah.
Interaction, don't
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
We want to feed information to the system to interact with teacher.
So, just a minute, for the explanation portion, you don't need any work from this side?
We need, no?
No, your people, your teachers will do ChatGPT and you do it, or?
Prabhuji, the explanation thing is completely video, no?
No. There's a text, it's a video, it's a process, lessons have to go there.
No. See.
Sometimes it can be a
Where?
PPT also.
It will be, basically, Google Classroom has a lesson and video and quiz, 3 portions. So explanation will be, you can read something, you can answer a quiz, or you can take a video, answer a quiz, right? It can be multiple
So
format.
what do you mean by reading? What will child read?
Let us take electricity, right?
Huh.
Electricity, about electricity, it'll say what basic parameters, right? Whatever.
So textbook is there.
You read the textbook, is it?
So you
No,
read the textbook.
In the presentation, you remember when we finally gone through and come here, in this, what's happening, it is as if instead of a teacher talking about it, there's a video
No, I got what you're saying.
talking about it. The video will give either some PPTs or some voice over, or
It is only multimedia, it's no text which is reading, is that what you're saying?
multimedia.
Or in my opinion.
Finally, it's all made into a one
In
video.
my understanding, it was a text, video and audio. There was 3 things to it, I thought.
Not required, no.
Because
Everything they will make a-
You are giving the students a textbook to read.
NIOS,
Whatever it is.
No, what is the, the format of the explanation, what format is text
So
format?
see, any concept.
Oh, completely videos you said, by your teachers.
No,
By whatever content available.
Created by the team, by the,
No.
Already.
no, not with them,
Not
Some
with them.
context.
by the tool.
by the tool, not by the tool also.
Not
Readily
available.
available.
So,
Readily available.
he is buying readily available tool content.
That's what we decided.
He is going from outsourced content.
Moving forward,
Later
probably
point,
if we get capability, we will design.
Then we have an issue. See, that content that you have should fit into the team. You cannot suddenly get any content, right? That content has to be the length, how it has to be fit into it, how it has to be played. That has to be seen.
Correct.
That is not a problem.
We may take only an MPEG file. That guy may give an another format.
No, he is buying the content in the format which is required. I'm saying Ashwini.
Or that may be a continuous 40-minute thing. We need 10-minute things.
So what, your design is like this, Guruji, they'll watch screen for just 15,
So-
20 minutes and then
No,
they have a
see, that's
project.
what I understand what you guys are telling. Standardized content will not be available is what you're telling. Even I have the same question. We should explore that opportunity and we should explore that. I don't know yet.
What I thought, for a program, for a particular topic, like say, what is the topic you're talking about?
Gravity.
Gravity.
Mm.
There will be some PPT,
Mm.
there will be some voiceover, some PPT coming up for some time. A 2-minute video and some text. And then these things are all integrated into a continuous video by the app, content creation app, which we will stick together and put it in the database, and that will run. Because then what's happening in between that, let's say PPT, if there is some question, he can stop, then he can go into the PPT, into the video, which explains the gravity. Otherwise, the explanation of the gravity can be a one PPT. Then some object falling, all that will be a small video clip, and then like that. This thing is what we are calling content. If it's a full video, why do you need all this? Plus, it is not, if it is any other thing, we cannot control it in between.
Correct. Then we need to train the mentor who has to operate.
No, let me just somebody explains.
That is not possible.
What we are proposing is a short explanation video of any concept. A short explanation,
How long, how short?
10-15 minutes itself, or even less.
After that,
After that interaction, like once the child understands the basic concepts, he will have questions, he will have interactive level of understanding with the tool, with the.
so what you're saying, that will be in line with the
He's not
textbook that
focusing
you
more
have.
on- He's focusing more on the interaction part, which is the key component.
In line with the textbook that you have.
Correct.
Huh?
Darshan, can you get a video which caters to your textbook content?
Right, so that I need to check, Prabhuji. So.
Say, that's why I
We
was.
have, we have very
say,
little time for
you,
that.
you won't have enough videos.
Probably we'll get it.
You'll get it.
We need to pay some money and get
If
that.
you pay money, get it. When it's done deal, no headache, right? But my question is, are we able to get a right content? Okay. So the way I was visualizing, okay, let's say you have a textbook, let's say 500 pages, where, I mean, just give you an example, Tipu Sultan is a Sardar, okay, hero. So now you are generating content where Tipu Sultan is really an image of Tipu Sultan or some people dying, okay. So those things are not really available. So that's what AI will generate, okay. And that AI generated content will be readable. No textbook will give that. Okay, then you will add small video to support that. Because the content which you want to present, the textbook will not give the content the way you want to teach. The textbook has to be taken, extracted, and the content has to be prepared the way you want to present the facts. That doesn't come to textbook. And your video, just take a video from some source, you will not sync up with the textbook content.
So you are asking us one video if available, or along with the video, any other
See,
sources.
basically, you have a book, book of multiple books, whatever is it, right? Let's take a Tipu Sultan story. Each book will present in some way. Finally, as a teacher, you want to present the story in some way. Where is the avenue for you? You'll not get a video of the right nature. You'll get some video. That avenue for that is you have to process the data and create a content which is suitable to you. The created content is in the text form and image format. And that becomes the lesson. Then supporting the lesson, you'll have a video.
That's what we thought.
That's what we thought. That's what I thought. And this approach I'm taking in my Vedanta also. There are hundreds of Vedanta books and all. Finally, there's nothing which says suits what I say. As a teacher, I have a viewpoint. As a teacher, I want to deliver in some way. That you can't do in the commercial available videos. Commercial available videos are supportive, but they are not primary. As a teacher, as a Purna, what stand you want to take? What teaching you have to do? That has to come somewhere. There's no book of that nature.
No, I understand your point.
Ah.
So some personalization at the first level, explanation level.
So explanations will be like this for me, according to me. Okay. Each will be a small lesson. Typically, what the approach we have taken.
Correct. When I presented the morning, like if you just see the document, the proposal was that, but later we arrived at the point that we cannot be able to generate the video aspect of graphics.
Don't do video.
So you mean rather than video and graphic, you're asking us to do a PDF?
A text, not PDF, it will be text reading. In Google Classroom, you can read the text straight away.
I want to ask, if suppose your teachers have to present today in the class, what are they doing?
They prepare a lesson plan
How do they present?
on the board.
If I am sitting as a UI guy, what am I seeing on the board?
They'll explain the concept.
They're actually right on blackboard.
They will write on the blackboard
Correct,
and they will speak,
correct,
correct?
correct,
After some time, they may show a video,
correct.
right? What all they are doing, that lesson plans and what they write and what, all that is what we are calling content. That stitching together just as a teacher presents in a complete video is what the app makes, teacher content app makes. That is what our idea was.
No, initially, same idea, I was in, same thing was proposed, but there was a difficulty. I thought it should be in a graphical or animation form. That's what I proposed, but it was not possible. So now you guys are proposing in a different format, text format and
Yeah, we are saying the same text, voice and clips that you, videos are wrong thing, clips that you have collected. We will stitch them together as a complete class video.
No, I would put things also on. That's two things also I want to do. I don't want to do that work also. So he has a textbook. Okay. Textbook, there is a story of Tipu Sultan. 10 textbooks will do 10 stories. But what is your story?
no, I understand, Prabhuji. So can I propose something now?
Yeah.
Can the teacher we tailor
Huh.
the contents into image and the text format
That's it.
and automate that into a video format?
Don't
With
do that.
voice.
I'm saying don't do that.
Huh.
I'm saying don't do that.
Individually will.
I'm saying don't do that.
Just text and image.
See, a small bit of reading,
No
one
problem.
text image, then if you get a good video, get it, clip, okay, but what you want to communicate, right? Your story you have to
For
communicate.
this, I have an idea.
Ah,
So while doing a prompt engineering,
ah, ah,
we can give a different prompting
Yeah.
for different concepts.
correct.
For example, tell this in a narrative way.
Yeah, I'm
Tell
saying,
this in a story. way.
correct,
That is there.
Huh.
I'm saying multiple things have been done, okay? There are audio children are there, there's a visual children are there are kinesthetic children are there. So various way to communicate. So that communication, communicate text will come in there.
Yeah.
And you can create audio also out of that.
Okay.
So basically, off-the-shelf available product will not meet your requirement.
100%. I know that.
So you need to do that. That's the prompt engineering. Right? That will become a lesson. And then the chair will read that.
Correct. I just know. Yeah, I mean, no problem at all.
Yeah.
If the team is able to do that, it
Now that's the job of the team.
Okay.
That's what you are doing. Huh?
Same thing.
No, it's not. See, there's a lot of content available. The content you have to take it out.
Database and
Ah,
in
so-
different ways.
No,
we
In
can-
different ways, you have to give the present. Correct?
see,
So that's the work.
what exactly it is first, like this framework, we should
Exactly,
design a
yeah, you
framework
show how
for
Google
content
Classroom-
development also.
So what you have done, I wanted to.
Okay, content.
What have you done?
Content development also.
Content development framework, we should define
In our Google Classroom.
framework,
Our Google Classroom, we are sharing.
which should be experiential, it should be some
Intelligences.
21st century skills also should come there.
So,
We get some Bharati elements also. Right, and based on that, style also should be set, narrative or explanative,
Yeah.
something.
The-
in between,
the,
which is there. And then the image should generate. And then for that image, the text should generate.
Stop.
We should give
Correct,
it in a
Can you write those variables?
PDF.
It is
Does he know teacher meta?
in inner spark stories.
And he knows,
He knows.
He knows.
No,
Teacher
really.
meta.
Zoom shows.
Yes, he knows.
Brigitte, show Zoom.
You know that, huh? So in that, the
Open
styling
to-
and all the lot of things are there. Where are we from?
We have developed one stories app actually.
No.
So.
This is a simple one, simple class session. One second, Anupama. So Guruji
this
created
is
one
a-
video and one quiz. So
See-
this is how a class, a lesson looks like in Google Classroom.
So what I do, sometimes I give a short, one piece, short paragraph, a text. Then I give a video, then I level quiz. Now in the text, the video is I made a PPT out of PPT, then in the PPT we recorded.
You didn't know this.
I didn't see.
They are on the newcomers, newbies.
They were the first.
Oh, for the kids.
So this is a video followed by quizzes.
This goes to quizzes. Okay, the format is some text, a video, quiz. It's very important to have to follow that because the communication happens in many ways and you will not get the right content.
Okay. Got it.
You got it right. So I don't have to, this is a software,
No, I understood
quizzes
completely.
software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, actually, this was the what which is presented at the first, but there was a gap. We assumed that it is like animation and video.
No, animation video is possible, but it is quite challenging.
That's all.
But first,
The first level, we will do this.
even with animation video, you need text to communicate a message because the animation video will not miss out the whole content,
Definitely.
right?
And then I thought you gave a task me to find out a video.
No, that's separate. My idea was that the whole thing will be there. I didn't think that you will think of only video. Okay.
That's all.
Also has
Yeah.
the video, yeah.
You have to take, sir, it's very simple. History, you have to take your viewpoint of history.
No, I understood now.
Okay? Science, you have to take your viewpoint. And science, sir, you have to ask
So
ChatGPT.
this I compensated in the interaction part. So by uploading our content to train the model. Anyway, now you're telling, we'll have a storytelling also in
Ah.
another way.
And you have to have multiple ways of this thing.
Clear.
Kinesthetic, audio,
I understand.
And
That's how we prepare the
Ah.
lesson plans.
and 9 intelligence have to come. Okay? It can be multiple lessons. And 1 or 2 support videos. Got it.
This
Videos are not
content
present.
will go as it is, no, Guruji. This content will, this classroom will go as it is, because
Yeah.
this classroom, we can clone it in the other classroom.
In our. in
This we can copy and put it in,
Yeah, but quizzes will fail or quizzes will fail or what?
quizzes will fail.
Because quizzes will be.
Quizzes, we have to do that
Fail,
UCAT or something which I have.
So quizzes we used as a quizzing program. Google Classroom has that, but quizzes is much more colorful game. Okay, so my suggestion,
society,
my suggestion will,
my family, which one did you?
Darshan,
My culture.
My culture.
you have to reread the textbook in the way you want and the way you want to communicate.
We will do it.
Alright.
That is not a problem.
That's where the prompting comes. If the prompting can be done by your teachers, these people are not required.
No, to make their job easy, we might need some tool.
That's
So
what they are.
for that,
That's,
we will define a framework.
Ah.
Okay,
Mm.
then we will see how to prompt engineer that and create a tool.
So that's
Which will
what,
make their job easy.
yeah, that's what these people are available. So do you want them now or when you come out with the
I
framework?
will clearly define everything like what we defined to today.
Right.
For teacher, so I understood what exactly
Right.
they mean.
Right.
And then we will have a separate discussion on that.
Okay,
And that has like no dependency on this, let this go in parliament, that go.
So
in
Guruji, if
Yeah.
you say this is
Right.
the teacher side of the Google Classroom,
yeah.
okay,
Correct.
Darshan.
you're not able to see that.
So she's trying to show the teacher side.
Teacher side, there, I personally feel that we don't need any other interface. So if you see here, there is a create, where they'll create assignment, quiz assignment, a question, material, reuse, topic, everything. So, and inside assignment, again, they can put a video, they can put a audio, they can put anything. This is a Google Classroom, whether you will give the content or they will give the tools or whatever it is. End of the day, this is how they'll enter the content into the Google Classroom. So now, what is their role in this? If we know that, they will start preparing for that. That is, yeah.
I understood. Now that there are two requirements. One that you push the content based on the framework.
Hmm.
is defined.
Yeah, the framework you have to
That
come up with.
framework we will define
Huh.
first.
Hmm.
Okay, which will help the teachers to prepare the content. Okay.
Yeah.
And that the content will directly push it to this.
This one,
classroom.
classroom, yeah.
So the content, when you prepare the lesson, it should address 5 C's. It will address 9 intelligences.
Correct. Oh, you share your inputs.
Right.
Okay, we'll see where all we are matching and if not
9
matching, we will.
intelligences. So that is the framework.
Got it.
So
9 intelligence.
Five Cs.
5 Cs.
Five is 21st century skills,
Skills.
Bharatiya culture.
Correct.
In those ways, you can present the material.
Yes.
Okay. Then,
Based on the topic, we should design which
Ah.
kind of story.
yeah, it will be multiple lessons also. In each of the quiz. Don't make it very big. Right? So typically, my way approach has been 10 minutes is the maximum. And then some tutorial. And quiz. The children like it.
Understood.
Okay. So basically, simple question. We are creating a new syllabus and no textbook is available.
Got it.
Right? We'll upload them.
Century
Got it?
skills.
Okay. So these people can help you to create a prompts, apps. That's what teacher happens.
Got it. Clear.
Done. So now, are you people clear? So you come out with a framework, you create GPTs or apps, or you with the UI. They can create a UI also. With that, you give it to you. So that you can use it. So this is not going to be very complex. This is not going to be challenging for me. Challenging is here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what.
Challenging is
This
this.
clarity we got now.
Yeah.
That is not a difficult job.
Yeah.
And
I know where exactly we
Yeah.
stand now.
Yeah.
I will define clearly which helps them.
That's what is. That's between you and them. You have to decide.
We will.
Parallelly, they will do the mentor thing also, right? Just giving a
So
guideline.
now, using that, the student they have to generate something, and something they have to generate a mentor. Okay, mentor is also a student in the classroom, another classroom, mentor classroom. Student classroom, mentor classroom, and I have given a methodology for ID, email ID for mentor, classroom ID, and all those things. You have to follow. Otherwise, Google Classroom will go chaos. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Student classroom and mentor classroom.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else? we
No,
need
no.
To accomplish today?
We have to this one that just few minutes we have to discuss on.
This is the analytics, Shravanji, how it gives on the student.
Yeah, show me.
Metric. It's
No,
not
it is
showing the
masking
data
it.
right now.
Masking it.
Yeah, masking because I.
Lesson 1,
joined
how
as
much you
admin.
got, lesson 2, how much you mark you got like that.
Yeah, so if you
Points.
see everything for every student, it will give, I didn't join as admin, so it won't show me, but otherwise this is how it will come, everything.
Okay, no, just show me the columns, what
Ah.
columns?
For each lesson.
Oh, each
this
one is
is-
a lesson.
Right now, this is the
only
grade.
Class mark.
Uh,
Yeah, these are grades, What is show me the people's screen?
who are the teachers for this classroom and who are the students? When I click on each student, I will get different kind of, this thing. I don't know whether it will show me
Email
or
and
not.
student remover, okay.
Yeah.
good. Okay, classwork,
Classwork is nothing but the lessons.
classwork is lesson, and then stream,
Stream is like a general announcement and on that day what you are supposed to.
So
do.
it's like you say, today this class is there, all the people will come live stream.
See, this is like, announce something to your class here. The student can also announce, the teacher can also announce,
okay.
like that. All the announcements will be there.
So.
Streaming to
you
the
want to go to
broadcast.
classroom or? Huh?
Yeah,
That's what you want it. Okay, you want to see Google Classroom feature? You want, no, Google Classroom feature, you don't know.
He knows.
I will explore.
Explore.
Let's not waste time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we go to foundation. Right? The discussion of the foundation, senior foundation. Is it correct? Correct. So now. For my view, okay, in my view. 5th standard onwards, we can have. Counselors. 6th standard onwards. First to 5th, people who are qualified with BA. The proper teachers. Will be required. Okay, because it's a more teaching intensive job. Standardize that is we provide the digital content to the classroom. we buy or make. So lot of work of the teacher is using digital content. Some work of the teacher is direct delivery. So is that combination possible? Or do you think there's a way it should go and go?
Like, there are a lot of other factors also.
Like what? Or you have thought of this, how to make the senior, this foundation?
I'm thinking a lot of thought process is going on.
Hmm.
And, like, let the thought get refined once, so probably I'll discuss with you.
Okay, because we have a meeting on Thursday.
Correct, before that we'll discuss.
Do you want to do meeting on Thursday?
Huh.
Or you want to postpone it?
No, we will do it Thursday. I'll discuss it, like, probably today night also, I have time. So I have what are concerns I have, I'll discuss.
But is it perfect? You know, you are seeing
That's
that.
what, I have some thoughts, we'll discuss that. Discuss it.
Right
What
now,
about practical and also financial viability? I'm not seeing any green thoughts there, so let's discuss.
okay. So are we closing this meeting? Tomorrow we don't have to have this meeting closed.
Yeah, if there maybe a clarity.
Everybody has a clarity?
I have clarity, I have to work with them. Just
Teacher mate, I'm not very clear about the interaction. I know you have a view, he has a view. But the interaction is not very clear.
what kind of implementation?
How you will give the content, what they make, and what will finally be fed to the student.
So. There will be a reference document. There will be a reference document, reference textbooks, and then some PDFs. Will be fed to the system. Then I'll do a prompt engineering. As well. And create separate questions, which is tailored for us.
So through prompt engineering also you will get some text
Correct.
or some video.
Okay, images.
Images, okay. You either get images or
Text.
Text. These are all content items. Now this content item, what do you do? What do you do with them? Give them under each subject this much of content. Assessments. You give them at this point of time, you need this. After this point, after playing these three items, this assessment item has to be played. That sequence you will give. You'll give. Right. Okay. So then, all they have to do is put that into the chain,
Sequential order.
sequential order, and put it in the content database according for the app required. That's all. Sure. You want to.
That is,
This is also another item for me. See, one is presentation item. A series of presentation items followed by assessment items. Right? And when required, an interaction section. Interaction section is decided by the system by itself. Right? And when you come out of it, the project or implementation screen, and the rest is taken by the system, the congratulations of that user.
yeah. Is there a tool which reads and explains? Is there a tool which reads and explains?
Reach what?
Reads and explains.
Huh?
Read and explain, I mean.
Okay. That's what GPT is, no? That's what ChatGPT 4.0. It reads and gives audio format. But that audio format should record once, because every time students will not generate it. Audio book here, please. Right? It should not get student, it should be teacher end.
Right.
If you student end, if you do, every time you do it, you'll charge for GPT. Teacher end. Huh?
What I think, you even study. What they do, they make the final thing that has to be given to the tab. that PPT is fed to an ML program, which will read it out while the PPT is being presented. And it may also with some explanation.
But that is not on the fly.
No, no, that can record and put it in the.
That is the record and put it, it should not be on the fly.
Final output.
But
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
No, it matters, pathways.
No, for child, even if you record and put it, doesn't matter.
Yeah, but pathways is matter.
In the real time, if you do, it costs matter.
This one offline created and then.
Yeah, okay. How does it matter?
So, Darshan. Yeah, listen carefully. So these people, based on your framework, they have created applications called GPT. Your teachers will execute it and run it. Now here I am showing that teachermate.in, what I told you, you have seen that?
Yeah,
You have gone through inside?
not yet.
So there's a lesson plan. Mathematics, 6th grade. So for based on syllabus, they'll create a lesson plan. Then it's subtopics.
What is the LMS number again?
No, this is not LMS. This is the GPT.
Is a teacher. So now the LMS will have at least 3-4 components. One is.
Use the build school way.
One of our
He's a teacher.
is a teacher. That's why we see a lot of rich experience in there.
I can get to know, like, his visualization.
Now, do you want to use this product?
No, I want to create it according to. our
Like
preference.
this.
Yeah. So like this, you want to create these people to work on that, right? That you will be doing. So these people will create another teachermate. Is that correct?
Yes.
But as per your.
As well, right? We don't want to use this product. Correct, no? Correct. That's fine. So you want to see this or
No, I understood probably.
understood, right?
Understood. Clearly understood.
So there's a creative pedagogy is there, where which will say competence-based learning, inquiry-based learning, project-based learning. Right? Does it make sense to you?
Yeah. If he's already put some efforts to this, like, what is the model he's approaching?
Means
Like,
What is the
how
LLM
is he
doing?
monetizing this?
he released the product in June. Right now, he is going to give feedback to the school teachers, to give feedback and all. Maybe this for Krishna. He is planning to offer it to per school license. He was saying, telling me, I mean, I don't think it's thought through, but 1 lakh rupees per school, one license per school, something like that.
Yeah, so that schools can make their.
Guruji, our teachmate has to be this comprehensive.
Do you want this treatment to be this comprehensive? Or your framework has to be different?
Because
want to
then
refer
it
to
will
this?
take lot of time for us.
You want to refer to this?
On the other hand, it doesn't, it's everything is
Prompting.
understood, prompting only.
They have done it on the
Board
So-
document.
Do you have it in the framework you give, only that what you have to implement, or you look at this like this, or Khan Academy will implement something?
Because will implement.
This is for,
We'll refer to multiple things and we'll create one.
Then you will give some input that's best on that, they don't have to worry about this.
And let them give the screens.
see,
how
this
it will
is
be
for your,
based
I'll
on
just
the
put it in the
table.
perspective. This will be used for making your class notes and the content together. And after that, this content, he is only giving class notes and he is taking the content from CBSE textbooks and then making a class note from this, what he calls class notes. And an approach, based on the approach and all the features. And once that is there, now the next step we need to look at is with that content and in that fashion of the class notes, a final outputable content has to be made. Outputable file to the UI has to be made. These are the steps. This is in the first two aspects. That is making a class note and stitching together, taking the content and explanation. Till that, this app does. There is a third step for us, which they have to do, is to stitch all that into a presentable thing to any student who wants by putting it in the database.
Because every time we can't,
We
check
can't-
on the open AI.
We can't do that. So this is done at once. If once one class is recorded, that recorded version is put into that. So that integrates the presentation, assessment, everything.
Understood.
Darshan ji needs time to
Absorb.
absorb and come back with a framework for him,
No.
framework for them, everybody.
No, not that, see, the notes thing, you know, for students, we are not in the favor of giving notes.
This is not that. This is your teacher prepares a
I understand, sir.
what you call it? Lesson plan.
Lesson plan.
Not class plan, sorry. Lesson plan and
I tell you the objective of this. Objective of this is for the physical teachers who teaches in the school.
Yes, yes, correct.
If this is, this just needs an activity, what you need to do in classroom, all that thing. For us, it is not useful, is what I'm trying to tell.
because you have already made your lesson plans, you have in your mind. I agree. But what I'm
For us, as it, for biscuits,
for biscuits. The biscuits means you have,
no,
your content you have.
no, correct. See, what I mean is, this is a teacher enabled tool or material you will generate out of this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Correct.
why do you want the student to see this?
Student will not see it.
Correct. So
Now,
now we want.
outputs of a final thing is what goes into the
Correct.
student.
Now we want student enabled for students to read, we need content.
Yes.
For that, we should develop another, like we should design that, is what I'm trying to tell.
Come again, Darshan ji.
I'm still lost.
Repeat.
Then you have-
You understood, right?
No, I
I
didn't
understood
understand.
actually.
She understood.
I didn't understand. Because
Why
let me put it in a little bit
okay.
diagrammatic way, because this is very important. This is in my whole
This is-
challenge comes
This
here.
is teacher's headache. But we are, you have already done that.
See, this output,
I
whatever.
put a block diagram.
What you are generating activity ideas,
Correct,
for whom?
for students.
For teacher, really.
For teachers, for
That is
teachers.
teacher made.
It's teachers.
Teacher may.
We
For
don't need
biscuits,
it.
who is generating?
Students.
The teachers are not there, A is the teacher.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is the difference I'm trying to tell you.
Correct.
In that case, we should develop our own whether you call teacher mate or teacher student mate, whatever it is, we will define that name later.
Okay.
But the end user is not the teacher, the end user is the student, but teacher will generate.
But AI, this is AI.
No, teacher will generate, but teacher is not going to deliver.
No.
Here, this is helping for teacher to deliver.
Teacher.
This is for physical teachers, ours is all AI teacher.
See, where it all
So AI
boils,
teacher is what we are going to design and we will.
AI tutor.
AI tutor.
I think where it all boils down. Is the,
one line, yeah. These are all the programmable inputs that is giving. So this is a teacher who is actually taking the inputs, making a lesson plan generator, so the lesson plan comes out. This up to here, you say this app makes, then the actual, using the textbooks, actual lessons and assignments are created, correct? Each one is a files. Now, what we need to do is put these files into a lesson which this UI can use and present in it. This is conceptually for you, but for a technical point of view, this has to be a separate output. This is the final output to be fed into the UI system database. Correct? Now, you may have already this, do you already have this? You don't have, this. You have only this.
Correct. So what I'm trying to tell you. I'm just drawing the parallel between this. and-
Obviously, this is the teacher.
Ah.
what is being done in this is done in the app,
No, we can skip this. I'm telling.
because you have this lesson plan.
No, I don't want lesson plan. Okay.
You will directly give this,
Let it eat this.
give this input. Okay.
That's what I'm telling. So basically, this is for a physical teacher class, as in classroom, we are bypassing that.
We are bypassing that, but in future, we may need this. We can use this also. We can.
No, this is additional layer here. Yeah, so that's this is for, since the need itself is different. Here, need, this is developed by a teacher to address this problem.
To address this problem.
Student teacher's problem. Now, then the teacher's problem is addressing, then they have to address student's problem, double step. We are directly addressing student's problem.
That is the second step, to actually prepare a lesson.
So he says, skip the first step, we teachers don't have problem, teachers are not there.
Yeah,
Teachers
so
are
see,
not there physically, but tomorrow a new.
So, there are two different problems put together. Here, to do a physical teaching, here to do a physical teaching, I need activities.
You're removing so many headaches.
You understand it? So you're all student, to make you understand in physical, I need activity ideas. For this, he generated this. Now the problem is different. Now, for this kid's teaching, kind of teaching, student is the end user.
Correct.
We want to see or we want to ideate to create contents by reading, just by glancing through the document, you should understand the concept. That is the problem here.
Okay.
We need to find out a solution for that.
So basically, he is thinking of the eminent teacher, you are trying to bring the teacher.
No, I am trying to bring a machine teacher. What she says is, I don't want a machine teacher, I just directly want final input.
Yeah.
Okay, input to this.
That is right. That is what is required, no? For
So, I think we are clear. Now, Darshan, here only thing is, you will, these things doesn't matter to you, right? Other things given away. No, my question is this to be referred or just to discard it?
it can be referred to understand the process, technical aspects, and all. If they know, I don't want it.
No, no, I'm saying, they just go take your document and they work and implement it.
That's what.
Let's not forget this.
Correct, see,
Why waste unnecessary time?
correct.
So much conflict actually. Because that is given by you, Bharatiya, 21st century, high intelligence, those things we have to go.
I think this will
I
start.
have 5 Cs.
Will not wait.
Okay,
it's fine. So we will not focus on this. Neither will focus on Khan Academy. We will create our own.
Correct.
The framework will give, they'll start implementing. So here, text to lesson, a small video available. The video can also be, a tool can be there to search, right, videos. These are the type of videos you give. The tool can search and give the list of videos to teacher.
So
that
you are
is good.
saying like-
That is to be there. That tool is to be there.
And it has to be fitted to some time frame.
That will help the teachers. Okay, that is the one problem statement. By giving a prompt or by selecting this concept, you should search the internet repository, find relevant videos
That can be done.
with some
right?
filters,
Mostly animated ones.
with some filters.
So basically give keyword, based on the keyword,
No.
search all the videos which
So
you
that will help. That will
And that
actually
give to
help.
teacher, the teacher will select the video,
Selective video.
right?
Oh.
So that
Let us
is
remove
a tool.
Let us remove this. So what I was saying, this output, so let's say you want here a PDF or a video clip or a text output
Audio also.
and audio. What you give them, what do they take from their LLM? Or whatever is the thing, what they generate from the LLM? What do you mean?
He has given a framework. The framework is Bhagya Samskari, but keywords are given.
The framework is already here.
No, framework is given by him. Then he will give, right now he has a text file, a textbook. This textbook is given, a PDF form.
PDF.
Textbook PDF.
Or textbook is given.
Yeah. Okay, then maybe he may give some 4 or 5 videos also, a couple of videos also, what he
And
has.
some input videos are given.
Yeah, that's all he gives.
That's all.
Okay? The output will be a lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 1 quiz, lesson 2 quiz.
Okay, so the output will be lesson 1.
Quiz.
Content, yeah,
Lesson quiz. See, I'll say, lesson 1,
lesson 1 video,
no, lesson 1 text,
or
lesson 1 text,
lesson 1 text,
lesson 1 quiz,
lesson 1 quiz. Okay.
lesson 1 video,
Okay, lesson 1 video.
lesson quiz, lesson 1 quiz. Lesson 1, maybe lesson 1 audio and quiz. Okay, now here, video and audio,
We term audio visual as one group.
no, I'm saying it's okay, I'm just giving for a clarity.
Yeah.
So video or audio can be a third party video, you have put here.
So with this, you create.
So, I
These
think, wait. The video can be a content purchased from Tom, Dick and Harry.
Then again, your thing will come to Guruji, they will say some demon is God.
No, wait a minute, yeah. So, text quiz is done, which is their own proprietary, it's your own. The video content you have procured from somebody, or you have procured from internet.
Yes.
So procure from somebody, they'll choose the right thing. They'll go for Bharati Sanskriti and somebody will they'll procure. Maybe Bharat Gyan or somebody who is fixing our philosophy will purchase. So the video is right video is put. Okay. You then not put some junk video. Now, are we going to put some URL from YouTube? Any video URL from video? Are you able to put? You can't. If copyright issues will come, we don't know. We'll avoid.
No, what I wanted is, you said prompts. What prompts? Prompts for what?
Prompts for
Where are
conversion.
the prompts?
No, Shravan.
For what?
Shravan, prompt is textbook content.
Hmm.
It is not one textbook, multiple textbook. Content and processed and given in a message what is to be given to the students.
Which means, let me tell you, if there is a textbook here, it has so many lessons,
Yeah.
okay? Now, here you are getting one lesson of one video, right? This is got to be put into that thing. So this app will first read text,
Hmm.
the current lesson,
Hmm.
and then break it down to topics,
Yeah.
correct?
Right.
Third, each topic
It will try to fetch.
make text, quiz and video.
No, wait. Each topic, make it presentable in,
So curate,
In different
no,
modes.
5C. Each topic has to present in 5C.
so curate
Topic same. Presentation is 5C.
as per 5C
Framework.
framework. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Ah.
so these are your things. Read each lesson, break down to topics, each topic, curate the topic.
5C framework,
uh,
generate image,
then image, generate image.
and if possible, it's not guaranteed. If possible, generate a animated or actual video, if possible. At the current,
So which is this clip?
Ah.
Video, animated video clip.
no, the video clip can be borrowed from external sources or purchased or our own.
Yeah, that he gives.
Hmm.
From here,
Hmm.
we can, there may be a video, or we can take a clip of it and put it together.
No, we
So
will not,
finally, we are making one L1 video.
no, don't do that. It is separate lesson. See what happens, the student will read something, answer a quiz. The time gives him time to digest. Don't make him to read there's not, in my visualization, that's not a video. It's a 4 or 5 lessons.
Okay, so
It's Jesus.
this sequence is given, it's not a video.
Ah.
This sequence is given to classroom.
So,
So this is the L1 content, the sequence.
yeah,
Yes.
so,
Sequence L1 content.
yeah, that's given to classroom. So now here we contemplate, answer a quiz,
read, see video, content. It's like, we don't have any pressure to make it single video.
So what is this function has to do? Generate the image and
So, we can do something like runway, you give a story and it creates a video out of it, small clip video.
Hmm.
So we have
So-
to procure some, it's like
It
runway.
will be some tools to create a video also.
Let's see which one is
How to use that? We don't know. Yes, there are tools.
Minimax, huh?
Minimax.
No, I'm saying ultimately,
cheaper one we have to.
don't worry about cheaper one, because at this level, we can do effort to pay. The question is it giving the right output?
Correct.
The question is not about the money, the question is about right output. So that's
so
it.
the only
all
thing
based
is
on the
output to the GC database, the Google class database.
Yes,
That's all.
right.
Okay.
As a part of this, okay, these people will have a responsibility to find a right video tool. Okay, right prompt to generate as per the framework. Okay, and at this point of time,
That
each
entire box is then already flavor box,
yeah.
that will become a tool.
that will become a tool.
Correct.
Okay, tomorrow, this is actually right now manual, from here to Google Classroom is manual. As the teachers become more confident, we will make it automated from here to Google Classroom. The teacher don't have to put it. Are you clear?
Yes.
So that's one part, pushing part. Second part is the student data comes in the form of grades, marks, they have passed. So that data is visible to teacher this way. Present the data to teacher. Right? Then Google Classroom will give, the teacher can see, but if a tool is required to process it, we'll do it later. Right?
It should be in a rubrics form. Like evaluation will define different rubrics to
Huh.
evaluate the child.
That I think Google Classroom will provide.
Hmm.
Okay. So one is pushing the data. Pushing the data, the people's job is you will give a framework. They'll forget all Khan Academy now. They'll use your framework, create GPTs, which will process the data text form and give 5C plus Bharatiya Samskriti output, which will go into Google Classroom, which will go into Google Classroom manually with the video, with the image. They will take the text and convert it into a video format and not more than 10 minutes or 5 minutes. It'll be 5 minutes. So that video will go. And they will not search the internet to get the video because there will be copyright issues. You purchase the video, that purchase video will be put. Right? Okay. So this is what the job is.
Yes.
Okay. For that, they can give a raw app or they can build a UI.
Are we fixing the class time frame? Each class is 20 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that. Including the, or we don't fix it.
If
Presentation material is only 10 minutes.
but child level of absorption is varies, no?
We
Yeah,
we did a survey.
Oh.
Before we did an experiment. Okay, with the recent multiple videos like various childs. Then we decided for an elder child. Okay, 10 to 15 minutes is maximum. For a younger child, 8 minutes is the maximum. So 8 minutes is as a video for elder child.
Projected to.
Younger child 8 minutes. Adult child, senior child 50 minutes is the video. Is an upper limit.
Yeah.
That's our based on survey we did.
Per concept.
So for each of that, again, a quiz or other thing, that may take time.
Okay,
But
so
overall, the content is.
Darshan, now these people are available to you. It is for you to give them job and work done.
Yeah.
Right? Otherwise, they'll be just they'll have go to movies.
Where is it?
That is movie or no? Okay.
Okay, so like let's break it down.
Huh.
While sending minutes, you just assign me what all things required from our side. And timeline also, right? Based on your availability. We'll feed whatever things and we will
So
keep on
the
meeting.
way it will happen, Darshan, they'll create something. We need to buy a ChatGPT, EDU and all those things. That will be shared with your team and this team. Okay. Will not but buy with their multiple days. Okay. They create something, send it to teacher or send it to you. So you evaluate it, output is okay, they fine tune it. It goes on like this. It will not,
Clear approach.
right?
Yes,
Done?
yes.
Okay. Are you clear? So you can go back to Chikmagalur. Darshan, you can also go back to Mysore. You want to come my house, you can come. Hello. Can you close for the day?
This one?
No.
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾಕಿ ಸರ್ I mean, you put space, just give me that output.
Oh.
Hey, stop.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಹಾಕಿ.
Stop live streaming and then stop.
Put the chat.
Oh, okay.